Order for Mame now I say Adom TV and Crasher Semre. You need difficult moments. You need some challenges to push you to move on to do something new and extraordinary. Let me tell you something. Mimi see so na me abrante kete. Na mabushu no obi anyi ndini obi ani radio TV so. Na that could have a graphic newspaper those days. Now say obi akọ medical school a yɛtwerɛ ne din wɔ paper no mu. Ɛne alesi edin bɛ ahasa. Me hwɛ mo a me hu obi a fɛ ne Tego. Na me se na adan. It was a challenge for me. Adentina sa edin dodo yɛ wɔ nyinaa no. Me hu obi a fɛ no ebia Webatego, Webetego, Prislatego, Godwin Tego. Me hu obi a di Tego. So that became a challenge for me to excel. And me amani I mean go school that me ye adwumadene esua ade enemene. I used that challenge, I used that lack to inform my mind to become better than anyone else. When you face crises and challenges or setbacks, do you challenge yourself to become better, or do you sit down to worry? And obi na ayemi and jaisa seven kwada assembly die. Na pempeni subai to push you on to become better. Let me tell you, crises come to produce a sense of new approaches to life. When crises come, it demands you create new approaches to life. Ghana ye koko nsem nye. Nanso kwa fa so do koko edua koko ya ne guso dua. Na no na me free akoso momeba. Na me hwa asase hantam aguo na me say enti dam we atu e wan na betime de pumping machine atomo. Na wa water sa adan lance nyina adua bibie. Tete. You see down was asase so ye nya single room no ese ne kakra. Ye pay ye ni. You see, when we are in crisis, we don't do what rich people do. When we are in crisis, we don't do what people who have advanced do. We need to have a sense of a new approach towards our crisis times. As I make my buying for anyone in our bam. I told you that just a few months ago, a government was ousted because of crisis, because probably their behavior and approaches were wrong. How are we going to create new approaches and ideas to change the crisis? We are behaving the same way. We are thinking the same way. We are doing the same things. The crisis will become worse. So there's no curse on us. The curses of life are a result of our own attitude, mindset, and actions. The curses of life are not from anywhere. So are the blessings of life. Curses and blessings come from our own mindsets, our own words, our habits and behaviors. Until we change life and change our approach to life, crisis will become worse. Crises are meant to make you think in new ways. Difficult moments are meant to make you think in new ways. Challenges are meant to make you think in new ways and do things in new ways. So how about what do you hear now? No, yes, one more when him as will be a show when him. And now how about feel? When we kasa what to one sack bahad chireno. Ukunu fani die mano and our na tete apansam. Sa so banko na mo den edi aware tete apansam na mo den edi be na aware na yi. When crisis come, you are required to have a new approach, a new way of thinking, and a new way of doing things. You see, leadership and maturity is tested and proven when there is crisis. Yakaso obi akadinia. Yakaso obi a wapo eti wiase a. E obi otimi gina wokwano. Esaka ne maye dieba. Leadership and maturity is tested and proven when there is crisis or a challenge. In fact, leadership is proven during challenging moments. And maturity, real maturity, is proven when there are challenges. So I love challenges and I love crisis, because out of my crisis and challenges, I have a new way of doing things to have new results and inventions. Every progressive invention came out of how problems were solved. I mean, every progressive invention came out of solving a problem or challenge. Challenges and problems are meant to be solved. And the bigger the problem, the bigger the reward. So I want men who can solve problems, not men who compound problems. I want men who can pick a challenge and say, this is bad, I want to make it better and good. These are men I call leaders, matured leaders. Men who can create inventions to change our lives. And maybe if you're a phone, be a friend a landline, maybe. What do you mean to go call it to fee? And no be who ya who say, Abraba Yako, Nipa Bebre, to Kwan Nanti. And then I may cause wedding kita home and a mobile phone. So the problem that came made somebody create an invention. You have a problem in your house. You have a problem in your marriage. You have a problem in your nation. What new inventions are you thinking about to create the solutions? You have a problem of unemployment. Or a problem of hunger, food shortage. Only problem of only problem. God has blessed you with everything you need to be great. The problem is you. God has blessed you with a good husband and a wife. The problem is you or your husband or your wife. I say Ghana is a nation next to paradise. But we are suffering because of our own habits. God has given us all we need to be great. If we face challenges, they are part of the processes, so that we can prove ourselves as agents of change. May cancer problems here, may cancer setbacks here, may cancer challenges here, but they become lessons that you learn that will let you live life in new forms of ways. Now, one question is insane. I'm asking to uncle say Badwam. Obi anko no nsa and when you liver problem and sabro enye. Therefore, every challenge and obstacle that comes your way is meant for you to learn to do things anew. There's a saying that goes like this: we all have problems. The way we see them and solve them is what makes the difference. We all have problems. We all have challenges. But the way we see them and the way we attach our emotions to them and solve them is what makes the difference. Omembia wa how? Onipa bia wa how? Awade bia wa how? Obia wo yase bia wo ne how na kwansi die. Na ne nyina so ne said abehwe no afa. Na ne abeye afa ho. Ene be sakra abrabom. When I go to America for only how. But it will subai, it will kasa, and it will near. Ubia brabum. And Peninsi, Ubia what a sukoko in a noon, but Ujai etifita. And Tababa will be when country say, Baby, what do you want? Ubia eduobi. So we have a new perspective, create new lessons, and have new ideas to stimulate new habits to overcome your challenges. How, but the way we see them and solve them is what will make the difference. I mean, how, but the way you interpret your how and the way you behave towards your how and what you do next will make the difference. I mean, now I pray to God that your life will become a difference. greatness and success. What you bed? Sika say made. Ejina also. Me de na say air co production for Adom say. Air Richmond, Weber Frimpong, Priscilla, Adele, and Weber campaign. Me da mun nyina ase o production mo. Na mother sound Frank and Osmo bakope. Or the osmosis. Mother Thomas, Godwin, cameraman nyina ase. Mother makeup for Eugenia and Mfefo ase. Nempo Mother MCR, lighting, sound, and empo floor managers, and empo one air prop at the Mississippi. Mido biase. Well, Yam Resha, Consuana Bedjum. When you yame, Entina.
Mwashibi msada wa sede Badwam TV Badwam Jumede eso yada apostle Dr. Niite Kotegwa se eni nkranhye nsama odi abre de du so no ye Badwam kase nsam no ne todwa wo mu biya wo betini bambofo ahye eye football ahodo ni nyina bo se ko baso wo mo kwa ko bobo e wa goprama so abambo emu odene odi be ma won no nsem bi na no payi medebro Adom TV Badwam kase or share live on Facebook /Adom TV Extra Go TV 119 DSTV 280 Oko YouTube Adom TV Tube kwadomonline.com and same way any bebrain so ewo honom mididi afia amankwa tamaklo afia ni die mbientie said and samno etie Dwamtene de Ghana League Clubs Association ka John Kofi Ansa se nei bambofo akire se wo mo kodi agro bia wa goprama so o mbehwe na ye bambo mu edene akoso na we no so mo famu de no wo so ebeye ni nyina ne se bambofo meche posifo hia ye Ghana Football Association mo mpanimfo na no da de si ye wo nsu akire man ne Kumasi Asante Kotoko ntamninti ene wo hia kase no etwaso
o se ebinum kura wo training se sia or the omegum for your matches in the B League now, Omunyina Abe centers to Badwam numbers no akosro. Ade ba kwa ye then they say your catcher and they say your person kinya police sports units are purely for sports activities. Well, I sure it's 16 regions, you know, but or the Incrophobia to what you be your contact. I number daily directly. And to say a match be court region be emphasized tafo. Yeah, the ane say you be free papa ne say your match we you ha.
Council member bako awo GFA Frederick Champon enso editudwa say. So we are going through the process until we are never discussing. After this meeting, the next meeting is tomorrow. We are meeting the clubs, CEOs, owners, no Premier League. No, and then the next meeting is in there. We have Zoom meeting. No, we have Zoom meeting with Division 1 clubs. So no, not Ochina. We are share Premier League clubs. No, Ochina you best to also Division 1 for them. Friday we meet with the supporters leadership. And after that, then we'll meet and decide if a normal you know to say bit me. I start league and a bit my to Sonia to league.
Women's Innovation for Sustainable Enterprise, a Trinity Asa Wise, a project, a plan, International Ghana, and one partners, Nakabuma, what entity, I would war, and Mamma, washer one more a day to make us say, my best of 14,000 dear. One more, I must say, woman Susika Simono, or Quenim.
Has been brain shemu. There snow farming, there mushroom farming, there done soya bean, neither ye nema horo bebre, Tom Brown, any biscuits ne honema. Because ya sense who say, ye dran your man near a babebrea. Bebrena say, this a wow no mutimi dani ni, ewo nema kaka kanwa, a che, a maumo, a buono so costro. And to why they kind of say, a ma, a bear 14,000, and you know me, Juma, in 150 communities. I am mom training our agri and green business now, Mekano, as well as a mom supporter on bet me that more business that they be shame, no more money be crown, bet me that share and night.
And Rechi, and I see you our Association of Ghana Industries are no Seth Chuma Kwabua. Echire mu se oboa e mama enye sky ejina wonan so ye adwuma eboa e den sesan ye ene sikasem yedie eba
yes ye pese tu pon e wo man mu na ye boa na ye create adwuma e ma nipa bebre a esese ye yi ema no free mu kra e say research ni bibia prove say ma omu a ema ne makoyie pa nyuma kitikiti bebre ho enye very big businesses. Small businesses, SMEs, they are dominated by the women. and they have resilience, they have innovations, they bring so many things to bear on the business. And in most cases, omiye business now, it means society. The only challenge is how now omu grow and they're very big. But at their own small corner, they make a lot of impact.
Yet was so na software developing company be at the app be a bane Badwam krano e won kontemu e mat na no na ya kankasa e na won mo e de ye moano wo munye free professor Penny Kofi Ajekum e wo nti app no kra no wo mu de ne dini e na atoso ne won pa ho ntoma akase e to so
ye din kan ma nkofo atiase se itumi boa omo na omanya F watwere miensa anyeye wakotwere ode app yakoya adijuma afi mete se schools bi miama santemem schools akese be miensa na nkwara no omo mass ya twa sensen ebi nkwara be 1000 it se ye nyina hunu se we betumi aboa omo amomo sua adane ye nyina ye nkofa na emoa yen se wo ye bibi a wo hwe botaye a etachire ni de obenya free mu na ma wo ye it se ye nyina so kuya
CEO wada aya prep ano scone boache apia ebra wo hyase se wo kasa no na akoda ne esu esanse kai hawa wo famu aso ye hwengumasu yansam so bra wo de sa apia eba ya na eye no nwanwa so abedru sam pempen suwe.
So amidst all these difficulties, I met a very wonderful man. And
chiremu se ebra wo shia Professor Penny Kofi Ajekum no enema sesan ya enei sa api waje atuma odi abeto abonte.
I see the wonderful thing about it is the ripple effect after Prof came on board. After Prof did what he had to do for us. After that, he said, Boachi, everywhere you go, I want them to know I believe in this project. So we set a date. He said, come, I'll shoot a documentary for you. Prof shot over 30 minutes documentary.
Mampani John Dramani Mahama so asinkete se Takoradi Market Circle redevelopment project no behwe na wawie o gidie pa se so mu wie a ebeboa adwade nso amanemu so Mampani de aseda entoa hyehyɛ so no wakopie mu e wato e mantem a ode sansemi etudwa
yenim se oka Takoradi a enye only Market Circle only Takoradi only Market Circle enti enim se ejumi bebi edru a aka eyade a oyo haw e ma Takoradi fo nyina enti enne yeba se yene ahemfo ne Takoradi fo nyina be hia ne Adam ase ene ade pa amoye maaye abatu onim na ansa ne ebekwa akodi sa adwuma no na me se e o se me behwe Market Circle na me ne contractor for no kasa ne enhwe kwan a yebetimi afa so na adwuma no atoado na yetimi awie na Takoradi fo enya homfa so
the senti wadi atuja se contractors a wonum eyi kwan no ene aso ya ehwe omensi kasam so enhia fiade edi animu na wonwonwene akwan pa obefa so edi dwuma no awie
enti ya behwe ni na o ma kyerɛkyerɛ ye bibia mu enti yesa konkran Friday a ebe ye ne contractor for no any Minister of Finance betnase ni ahwe ensehia yebeye senobeya yebetimi atoa adwuma no so enti senyame adoma enche bia contractor no eni na adwuma efo ombesa ba na omo abetua adwuma no so.
Speaker of Parliament Ora Aban Babin say a committee now wo ye hwehwemu afa basabasa ya e course appointment committee no one fa watetena no emawie watwe ede asensen munsam eni
Nano ukuada na jo ene ya wada no pa basabasa yo EAC wo bra appointments committee for ekwa setena no ene nam so a Chiamehene Albansumana Kingsford Bagman eti abedwokuo se wonom ntena se na wontoto emrahye bedwafo anu wonom ewo honom anu se de be ya obehunu ne nam so ema asabasabasa yo no esie na nei na wonom ehya asetena na se ema emrahye bedwafo bi anu wonom ewo appointment committee no so bi etise appointment committee no dwemtina ni Bernard Ahiafo panyina wodadom kese na no Mahama Yarega so afo a wo hwe akwan ene akwan tempon so Province Kwame Abuja ema Emmanuel Bezira ya wo yedwemtina ni a woda abedwokuo ya no ehya toto wonom ano na bradwumedie ne koso ano ena Clark a woda sa abedwokuo ya no edibetu dwase Chiamehene wo mrahye bedwamu aswane se wo meka nkyere wonom se wontwe wonom adwuma no ensensen ekosi da wono ankasa be kyere se asetena no betumi ahyase biom.
The Clerk of Parliament has instructed that we should suspend the sitting until further notice, and therefore I want everybody to be aware that it is not the committee that has decided to stop, but the clerk to Parliament of Ghana has requested that he get further instruction from the Speaker. The committee should suspend its sitting. Inform all the media house here that we'll get back to you. We're waiting for instruction from the Speaker who has formed this committee, and then by tomorrow we'll let you know the next step.
Ekokuma wamrahye bedwafie mu nso de to aban nanim se mampani anim ya no Dr. Johnson Esiama awaboni din so onye governor na Bank of Ghana no twem ene me bi foforo no ho emunsem eni.
For a government that is built from a party with purpose to be lovers of probity and accountability, we firmly believe that President Mahama should allow the charges against Dr. Esiama to stand, even as he carries his duties as a governor when he is finally approved. The action by the President gives us cause to believe that Dr. Esiama is not clean. This silly attempt to discontinue the proceedings of the criminal charges against Dr. Esiama is the more reason why we think he, Dr. Esiama, a potential criminal convict, should not be heading an important and sensitive office as the governor of the central bank.
Oswafo ya washe fishery sene aquaculture so Emilia Arthur so ashebo se wobehwe na anoba fisheries college no ye wie nso ebeye adwuma 2013 ni mu no won hyase den so abanda de etwa mu antwaso waba wobehwe atwaso
man nisika yeda hye edwumezim na wedi infiara porpor drebien na yenwie ehwe administration block in the tumu de dano wo wie nanso yentum na yenwie nke no na yamfa yedwuma ntino oda ho na osi ho na no nzama bi record a onye the school dana bebia wo betena na wa kire ho na ade no we wie na anyi de yedi ngwa na ade beguma wo betumu atena do na wa kire aze bebia school fo beda we wie laboratory wobekosua ade ni biso wo hono so dan nankasa de we wie na wa akada e wode no ho akade begugum.
Prince Ahen Fansiman Emrahye bedwani
yatsena yenchen wo parliament today bia na misugu na som de school yo say Dr. Ahen ma school ye baba abaye exam one ampa inde we tutu yanana mon ye finkan parliament yaba na wote de enwa abre papa de them fisheries university order yes shas ye boy ma infantiman oponanyim ye boy ya no ho faso bi yimana ye be yan kofo bobe school wahala ye be yan kofo baba chaz wa ha ye be yan ho na obe ye adwuma bi wa ha ma hindera economic activities wa konanyim nti obiala one time ye chi won bom peme mo si je obi ya si biala nyim de antemi oko ministry so ye next week ara oyin here finance minister kakakasa also ordinary command papa
Menya no so na Adom TV Badwam kase na ha na bema kwan ya no pe ye DCA radin fa nkomra somdwem ne mum koso na ne yentena ebra ye de bonkrata no ne online de no to so ko YouTube Adom TV tuber obetimi ahyen live ho ye kwaba ye nchekra na ya to no so Yada say yamwa kwa baby me Adom TV Badwam dwumadie no na ye bie mo de ebro wo no titi no wa fe na wo de ato ha fi sem kranshan sama ba ni Takoradi go de abreye na ye de news no so eto aso a yakwa baby mu ti de adu so no de won krata no ene adomonline.com nsama hodo a aba ene de ebro ye da se papa stations ne do so so de ahaya ne da ehum nyina ba ko but Yame onko so nhirihira mo saa maye. Ni owura asante da ku ne gina ha. Wo frɛ no man hene anase obulora de mepe. Aha, but wo frɛ no man hene. Incoming. Aminchia we.
Oh boko.
E bia boko de.
From na ebo na de ekosa.
Ah, nyame adom.
Yes, so ye record Zion. Zion ku fefe ni mu. Ho na ye behia Yesu.
Ye.
Yeri tutu ye na say na 24 ye chobia ah na mra fi se meka say the month of love yeah mra fi mo kra o ti ma me mo nka ye ntem de me be ya no pa nyina ne say misro tie bible say asodin ti say bayi ti tie hihye no na di su pepepe ti na okoto ade kra o high sense okoto ade fiam and pastor okoto ade what terms and conditions apply.
But before I bedru ho no, my acknowledge Radio Fosu.
Radio Fosu. Ti Fosu no, o ba se spell it o ayi ma ba o.
Hey say what?
Radio Fosu.
Radio Fosu.
O. Hey, that I do o ka jo yiro o ka ori gida. Radio Fosu for
Mama Kwaba. Yes.
And now the pay the obe no. Emfa manyosem ho o frɛ me a nyame ya wadom na o maame na papa ti ase a chia o mo pɛ uwi a o si onyame nhira Ghana asa tie enkofa ana freshest means maame no ana ndwine ayedwine ana watwa half bowl ana so beto ana mabo ni so ana we na say how to curb hooliganism ana say the kotokono kutwa we debi nani nyina anye pɛ ene tie hihye na di so pepepe Uchia obia apart from nipa mi no amaka me ibe you afra o so uwia o say God bless Ghana enti wo be frɛ no wa wo be kan sema to maame ana papa so uwie pɛ God bless Ghana tie na so ba no ka tie face kwa you know so ba go face o so bo twa no Ghana is be bia bi ke so ba ha o tie me chia no preserve koso na ye de onyame a hye o say ye otimi kana me tie ni ze na etwi afam ha nyina me say so
we think be ya ye nwie petition because of Radio Fosu wadaro
Fosu mu nya kan frame am for mu edin krata na mamu the Ghanaian Times and the hard atadwe ya tie asem de enne eti kremofo mpamcho mu ntie mu nwe maso Ghanaian Times said was a new Hajj fare pegged at 62,000 Ghana cedi a free 75,000 Ghana cedi 2024 sana na boni jina ana ba 62,000 e ma say e man panyi a wo so bra wo na problem no ana wo sa abo shere to wo say obehwe so obehwan so na aba from kra Ushadi Manso, President Mahama promises to complete Takoradi Market Circle project. Said we didn't shall say MPP press or say me to us. Said Jana, ye see what Takoradi come. The internet just a to us. Me to us if it's a buying to us. And so I'm mentioning your mamma dear appear so. And here that President has said. Give indigenous quota of employment at Jamestown Harbour. Gaman Chanaka say, I say new month. I say baby a Japadia, Sumbia or Krubia Mono. Or here in the press. At this year, a wohono, at least. Ombenya kwanya kakra na omo so omotimanya adwuma eno ntina adehia mo potem bia no ehu behia se adwuma bi ebepia wo potem no mo bagye ho nimde skilled or unskilled no what is ehia because only skills na yemfa wo e Jamestown habo
na woni mu nimde so
usua bibi so usua bibi go mpayefo ne be so omo bua akwa na ejina onsa no dwebi sukuru bia bi de obetimi aye wadaroma ti mo hwe na mo hye ne so Any man say the overseer, or see Emmanuel Ayima appointed Deputy Chief Executive of Minerals Commission of Ghana, and if you know, Imati Tin Kama. What it with the Ashton Baba Sibli, you were trying and I'm so or the Yuma one with Yumo Bega. Any man saw the Fujina man paying power as well for a bed, and for you be a retire na Odole Soa. your NST Abroja Jemfi, your Thomas Nyako Ampim, and your Richard Jan Mensa, Omunfoni Ewahan say. And also coming up soon for Yinibiwa, Osman Inusa, okay, or also for Yiniwan say, Ekikan Sembia Ewahan say. Baumia was a wrong candidate. We didn't want him for 2028. We don't want him for 2028. Hey, everyone else has MPP for almost so almost for 2028. Okay. Say almost the New Republic say loyalty for sale at ECG as bosses abandon MPP ship for NDC live boat. Now where the end we there? I'm going to pay live boat in the Asia. Yeah, because public and civil servants in Ghana for. You see, democracy is still dysfunctional. And then, Oko ECG. NDC for openly or my year, Mobusi, and a party. Said the most of the year and another dano. Sa pepe na ekoso. Enti, compare me see every free sanya, Chumnebo, Payadi, Yemono. Obianca Zao. It is a name who say Oko ECG as well. No, be a born home of the Barokuta Dex, be fear be seen office in BC. No, it was a few and a few much. It is also a few man was to say mention also Brenda, basically test a few man quite in a better son. The few man was the party buyer. I feel officers have baby a do. Now, was that? Yes, I could design a cost. Sir, and no money penny Mompio, Jubilee House, Pani Ibrahim Fia. But if we had operated as one unit, Ghana would be our equal opportunities. We are public servant, we are civil servant. Criteria and say, we name day. Ubo humode onye basabasa ojune Ghana ho e do ko anim saa. It's a dysfunctional democracy. We are all pretending. Na fe machine ye proof. Yes, ye proof. Yes, we can trap, we can we say no say. Oh my goodness. What you for? Because watch ya mom ho so neat. E hu say sa ball and chance ni BCC mountains na ye ma omutimi shisha ni omutimi shisha. They say, hey, if you are going to say, now, in China, Cocoa review. Yeah, we know daybreak. Child custody saga carrying Baba Sam on the run. Me share them pay.
Yeah, I see it here for noon and Sunday, making a judgment because a morning. Go here, previous and for Nibia by or bay, Nenia Kata, Nessa. Things say a punch and one. No, here details in a dozen. I was seeing any answer.
NDC big wigs angry over Mahama appointments. Neck meet today. Mufuka Kraba. This one too
shall pass. Process.
Minority questions. CMS. CMA BOG's nomination. Omakasa Dom Kumano. Hey, Papa no.
You no cry, dear bro.
Yes. And I will so.
To adomonline.com.
I person measure. I did call Wakusu.
Yeah.
Because who ni mama na ohwa akore ohwefia. It is on ohwefie.
Oko. Enti obi se obema in detail how we see ye. Ti ahwa so adomonline.com a eno so ebeba na fe election we your audio no nti adomonline.com so a owura no don pray na e kasei
also
edono
nti
obesako 2028
on train na yin
yen sa e be a half of you know because you see yen there ti no ehun asem no
o say the see was some
no war not an election no
a war na nya battle
Samuel Jinaponso Senokre bi animu so no na e ka se Senator Rollins daughter of America enti mamo fan hye no na no se be ya ye be dia tum se we no
wadaroma avia edan ketua we nipa kakra bi gum nipa be 270 something gum obi a person chese omo hu nipa ka sa se
ya se mu hu kura wonka
o akwanya so be mo ma cho on papa no ma me nko na
emre no okay yem momo mra kakra
bi me de shisha to
be 5 minutes
me de shisha to
shisha ne se sisu biem
shisha ne se bra o free o tia papa na ne o ma o kire dosrum ko few words we are say onyame shira Ghana and God bless Ghana
okay
ibra ye twe no no 190 mu shisha e da ho ma ahwefo ye dwumadi a ye di
inti no 0302211702703703 na ye wie pe agodie mu nsam no ebeba ereke beba na for health tips no wiki mu nyina frequent urination me sure so wusua de sister Sandy ahana mamboatema Ombotama de ahosepe no beba afi nkomo ba ku mienu bi beba asemidika na fe omaya tena se atoa so SK Bolas wo so be me na no peye moache
ma me mejuso ma me afia mankwa temakro woni omahene ebehia na metima me jene me ni age papa we SK Bolas nyame enehene e wade nyine momedo adu oboase coffee kum mama bosume bosume odo bosume
ya we da dantini ya se chia wo ma me no papa ne nyentia
na me chia me kromfo so shanfo na me be cherefo na nyame emrese o magana
ya da se papa ma yamfa na nanso ewo so emra ya hwehwa ne tietia so de ebi otena ye bebie no ade ama yere ne o ma no afi wo kani na abomo na no peye mo ache mo akwaba Nyankopo adom ye ho ye pa
me bi otiaso nkoko ba me maame comfort for nyame papa so Emmanuel Tadi me tinga me show mu bebre e wa de o ma ya mame o ma sheme amama bedru sa be nyame show mu bebre
yeda se papa pateti ase ya wo ba love month munie wo ma me no papa na wi aso ma radin shira o man kronkron Ghana me do fo no pay mo ache mo akwaba
ya mini aba
yeda se pa yentie wo
ya bokode
Nyankopo adom ye ho ye
anope de mo ho afa mini ayina sante
yeda se
na midia ne saka wana me kasa free asinkregwa amanfi west
okay
mini a media midika atate God bless Ghana on some this nana mo kan no the question so nka me di battery but me di kan aka na yakopon ati esufre ma minchi ama me abra ma me kwakwa ma me for dem bibru na me fa me yire so damas ata
ya da se papa nyame hira won so me do for no pay mo ache mo akwaba
me jo sigi ya bafia
ya da se
pa so mamunia abode ni nkokori road
okay
afia yesi ajebi wu a ajebi tiase mma me papa de sade wahu banya lai no omokro nanso abusuafo bi hormo a meta from chemo omo achemo dan
okay
echi be chemo nyina ene wan kasansere papa no jana me huna no mani age otim house da baby ayi na masima kwa me chagana fo nyina nya me chagana me pa so osimo pese mo ni picture keke de bi o man no konta na me hu osimo keke
osimo oh wate
me shagum bio nyeta me shagum
ya da se ya fa course ni nyina ensi ha ya mfansi ya mrani sha ochena de pache ne nkwa ho ya beto so ho ya da se pa kwamlem se mrani so
well mrani so apomudi wonsem hia titru mema no uta 3 seconds bia okojo so enkase nsu a wonum na wo de wo healthy na for 3 seconds ade bia wo ilipedua ya abnormal bia check it inteso 1 minute bia pam onye pemfo check it this time or the about June so so fa ni agro go prayer ya pray na anu ni apomudi ya papa o pray kwa it is investing in your health a key especially when we have a challenge health system a doctor for ni papa bibia ya obi a papa nemo enso yeso yi timisremo ya keka ni say ya na utie ni kakra na odi tu anamo ya kwa ya free hono wana eba
Erica said body
Fantastic morning. Yes. You're not praise yaba. You're in some no bro, say, Bishop Kensi, some no toss. So there's a fantastic in the bra. Kitchen with Senior Arabia. Now your bassa, Morta Guinness or the Yesia Conconia de ba. Franco Trading Enterprise, and so Ekayama. And yasam Ketuakra. Afrilac Lotto, yes, Dana Mekawasam Chel. Afrilac Enra, Obi Frame, say, a dim. It never names a woman number cry. Congrats. Since America 17.5 million, 35 million, 70 million, and or 10 series the 35 million. And all trend Afrilac Lotto, which made on one gymna also the Sika Ediago Botomo, Boko no star 741 hash star 741 hash nefa hon gymna bibia ntimi enkoye. Bernard Padi Buchi and producer Bium for Nankasaka Kejuan and where Kasi Luberi. You ever heard the course so European games kakra course so for Germany games course so for Italy, for Spain and England. Now Okopimo England Arsenal, Newcastle Chedo Bonoka Minua want to be anti. So 4-0 on aggregates and then Newcastle are qualified for that final of the League Cup. Now, Odi Enoton Chanya Kopiemu or Spain, so Laganes, yes, so yeah, rough Akran, so Real Madrid, a Bono, Camiensa, Emaniti Women in the quarterfinal of the Copa del Rey. Now, Okopiemo Copa Italia, and so quarterfinal, Nimo say yes, now de papa, na AC Milan, AS Roma, a Bono, a Camiensa, AS Roma, a Karimo Bako in Germany, Leverkusen, so yeah, Nanyasam get to Accra, but young correct send us our games in Nasiquay. Right, Meno and a Coso and Ra. Yes, sir, Leverkusen in the quarterfinal of the DFB Pokal. So we need 3-2 over Cologne. And say net ever send a next games no be see Akko. You can catch you say and right now Copa del Rey in Spain. It's a net saying and a Barcelona will be in action. Barca Dinamo den send Barca dey never call Manchester na body say Manchester body papa anti go so hwe say betimi do Badwam na wo ho send no so esi ma for another season run in Arsenal as a trophy G ya ball trophy G ya bo Arsenal trophy G ya bo Arsenal be fa na say feminine club ya na be Arsenal bit magic trophy be this season and but Newcastle almost was Badwam in another final of the League Cup and Tottenham and Liverpool and a ball in the other semi-final game a Newcastle against Tottenham and a Newcastle against Liverpool and so be the extra said so I want some ABC Akko and T-shirt and so sa FM Mamina me share say to me at the NFL fixtures no awomu edi amawo na ye kan ya wuti no and e bowie now we qualify Liverpool kwakwhia no na say Procura Newcastle kwakwhia na say woni abrepa Liverpool already in the league wa just soro habo so a over say bibia betimi akoyi di ama no na so and as far as any opportunity so bet my Badwam League Cup final ni mo no share so Franco Trading Enterprise can Nokia Samsung iPhone no matter the phone Franco Trading Enterprise air conditioner benya bi of Franco Trading Enterprise Samsung washing machine microwave blender CCTV camera ningina benya bi of Franco Trading Enterprise but you can catch order at 40% discount no cost of 40% discount Franco Trading Enterprise and no other CD and a media at the amount and no pay. Now, Afrilac Lotto, one so can 1 day by classic game and a mega game on Crawford for this game easy. And right side that they was soon and Ebo Valencia and Barcelona in the EFL Cup semi-final Liverpool Tottenham American and the show that anti-share and so FMI. Now, you can say no Yamrafi Yamre the Akoso a fear. See the Ghana Police Service. Omani abre say the two poli e won swate no e bi NCBM ora IGP George Akufu Dampare any Asante Kotoko executive GPL clubs leaders womu nyina e meeting enra at the headquarters of the Ghana Football Association amu ejidi so mo hwede ne pumasi bresi se na sa de sie e won swate no e bi NCBM yenko sa meeting.
We have arrested 2 more persons, bringing the total number of people who have been arrested to 5. And we are currently pursuing a few others, including a female that we are working on, who has been in hiding. But the question is, for how long can you run? And for how long, or how far can you run? And for how long can you hide after allegedly contributing to the situation that we face today? So we want to use this to assure the family of Yao, to assure the family, the Atlantic Kotoko Football Club family, the GFA, and the football fraternity of the country, that we will stop at nothing in getting the people involved arrested to face justice. We urge the public and the entirety of the football fraternity in particular to support us in this endeavor, and people to see the situation as a crime which is being investigated and nothing else, so that the families and the club and the football fraternity and the country will have closure when it comes to this matter. For us also using this proactively to learn the relevant lessons and come out with a blueprint better than what we have currently in place to ensure that football continue to be a game that need to be enjoyed and not a game that people end up losing their lives. Because why should you be going to a place that you expect to enjoy yourself and then ending up losing your life? This must not happen again. And we the people here in this room, have that responsibility to ensure that it doesn't happen. Let us rise up to that responsibility in service of the good people of this country and in service of humanity.
All right, George Akufudampare, Ghana Inspector General of Police on a class reps in the penny for she and running somebody to Ghana. But Chairman the Ghana League Clubs Association, right, John and Sansode, in some to Yao, Jumadina say.
I think that it's a sad day for us in football circles. If you look at what happened to our brother in the Suatreman game, one can only say that it's barbaric and it shouldn't happen again in our football. Mr. IGP, like the first speaker spoke about, we want to thank you for the efforts ever since the incident happened, all that you've been doing. We have a close look at the steps we have taken. We want to say from the football fraternity, especially the welfare body of the Ghana Football Association, GACA, we want to say that we're ready to cooperate with you fully.
I don't know, the Rajon has started to just cooperate with the police. No more Boa Masani, my way now at Chuecha. Adema Kumasi Asante Kotoko lawyer Safo Duku, and so and in some kakra at Chuja as a Nyaba Biana, as a bobo, say a bobo, and venue Biania, privacy a mobile, as a penny for no more at the Saturday and Guaquan.
We are very much satisfied. If you look at the swift manner with which they have made the arrest and the fact that the IGP has personally visited us, I think that we have to commend them, and we are satisfied so far. Well, we've always talked about the inadequate security arrangement at the various league centers. If you look at the stage where the league has gotten to, I would suggest that the league matches be honored at centers where the facilities are standard. So if you go to the Bono region, for example, all the matches will be played at the Sunyani Coronation Park for security reasons. We want to see adequate security personnel at our various stadia so that we can have fair officiating. I strongly believe that if the referees or our match officials.
All right, Safari Kunsemo the two Janano and Ibedia Chair Senator Subisiako Franco Trade Enterprise, Afrelak Lotto, Omakan Hona. Yarin Samna dear Browna, Infioni Kupimo, Yuguso Ka, Pole, Ewu, 1 in Swatreman, supporters be Ato Achi, Nananum, and penny for a war in Swatem Potemho, a second Biasono, Omonia, the Ombitumi Bia, Senipa, or the second war Pole in Yabehe, na Yatumi Achi on Jasahine, and they were in Swatre Traditional Council and Kran Simpi. O se sade si no de on pese BBC e wona sase so biem
sa ade na e court no entwa yie if you say football no ye de ji ani ball no ye ni je enya de a eye ntokwatem ndi sa ntokwa na esi ho no ye nsuatre traditional council ye ni nsuatre man nyina ye condemn sa enyambransem na e court no na ye pese ye assure ye ma football fo ni nyina GFA fo eni o ma mu Ghana nyina tete ekwan bia ye be fa so a nipa no ma e de sa na ma na ba ye no ye be mo ho adadi no njate traditional council ye be fa so ye be boa security agencies no ama omo akwan bia o be fa so bia ye so ye ne ye amanfo ye be boa ama na ye sure kotoko management ene asanteman se njate ne asanteman ne kotoko ni asembia njate ne asanteman ayonkofa every 17th century opoku are a odika ba beto ye nana amwako mansa ha saa time no wotwa mu akọ bono akọkọ enti eno de ye ni asante ni asembia saa ne ye ni kotoko ni asembia nipa o ma hwere o ma de ye momo yakọ ye momo kapra nim se ya nanso abawie nanso ye de kwan bia ye befa so a nipa odi saa nyamranche no ye be ma no ho adaadi no ye be ma no ho adaadi nti ntwate ma traditional council ye stand no enya de aye support ade na akoso no kra ye bia ni ho a support ani ntwate kuro na da ho ni nyina ye support saa ade no nti ye manana no mate ene o mampanyini ene na ho kamfo nyina ate se
right ye be se nipa kwa o de sekan no e wo pole no ye be che no ye consent from the senior national soccer team the Black Stars of Ghana next month yeah started and I see a 12 World Cup qualifiers ne so se be fa sem feminine crabia and a beche still otoado ejina nine so na face so no ya man one or two people account backroom staff for someone one see bit qualify for that World Cup in Mexico and Canada e be fa na sem fa boy na Apostle Nana Kwatin Amanfo and na to Black Stars and semu chiremu say bit qualify for the World Cup I guess coach odi animu no yes no na face so ye jesi e share no ko share yellow no Badwam yet qualify
abeyi na enu achi no sa somre bi kosa ade a ebeyi oman honhom soriti a Black Star enti so kandifo ho nya den a ebetwa fa no so ene se oman ni nyina buafu oman ni nyina e na ohwe nipa na anu amokan ye musimo ye 30,800,000 or so is it 38 million or so 38 million sa oman ni nyina kutia Black Star enti wo a woda no so ho nya den a ebetwa fa wo so coach ni de osom sesa no na afei mu jesi no monhye yellow eye mena metia konwa no so a anka ba me akọ back to ye yellow na ye share first no with modern design se mena metia konwa no so a ye yellow na ye share first a Black Standard na anka ba me akọ but ye be modernize
right Basolo na kwati na manfo ne sabodi tudwa so eno ye be he said e pedi for be sia fa no now shane so mame say phone bia opay franco TV bia opay franco fridge bia opay franco blender bia franco washing machine bia franco yes na one air conditioners ne dey jam don't go there if freezing can something say something is freezing or the toe say any high crew like we have to do akra and kensenka bon kakra to say yes but one more feel yankasa Franco Ford, Papa CCTV cameras, so Ababedra 40% discount of Franco Dema or from us 0246 42233 0246 42238 and 0555939311 Franco trading app or Play Store and App Store abribia or phone so per bibia or tap we na work on francotrading.com and so your website abet me no madin sa so bibia no what me e de ohwa gym na ye fe medical e de code number *741# *741# e hon ye ko discount with my website no afrilac.com afri AFRLUCK afrilac.com now I sticky yes Afrilac Lotto and Otum say yes I know day 10 year first draw we are drawn here 1:30 na finish no 7:15 p.m. the other draw it's from 1 to 57 balls uyimu ensia na we discard ya go to be a classic game and a mega game the discard na ya on more it's no ho asema no 5 cities 10 cities 20 cities or mega jackpot no disika 17.5 million 35 million, 70 million, which might be the go to my some ketwa. And I feel like some 10% discount. It is I feel like I been say so would do one more. And no one more ashen. Yes, I will be due and one more share. I feel like LEC. L for licking. E for elephant. C for coconut. LEC. I know your code wise so we show discount code. The shame when I'm at 10% discount now. Can be asked on one gym na bibia to me akoye Afrilac Lotto social media handles na bit me follow on 0303 958 006 0303 958 006 na 0303 957 964 Afrilac Lotto ken one opina yɛn nsam no de brɛ wɔ me patcho de bia ka sika no waje so twa ne di krofo adi sika krofo di cars nyina on special days ye che enema no different apart from sika no na ne na no mega draw ne acha car. Now this Val's Day is here another special thing. Now Val's Day aya dofoda uni dofo adue but o dofo nkwan dia emreni ni now ye hwese kwan bia so no sane ye to no ano no on special days at 10 Ghana cities o stand a chance sane ma mebe bobo so nyina ba enwe ye de wo call a special resort of palm wa kwaji wani say a born number so no wa wi ni a brade nyankopon am boss ma a 2-night stay o ko so anya nkwan na beko o de wa o partner di wa o mo do so no hu di obetwusu just that bobo points no a 2-night stay a top resort in Ghana pa be filia na fin so no o remu a welcome drinks ni chocolates bi ni ade ade arrival dinner bi we twemonum kakani pansa hwe so ati ase na fin so no romantic dining the live band also bonchen dey me ho bajim special massage ye massage o 30 minutes ni emiemia ono partner no ni emiemia be wie no mo se mo pomo si mo so you know what time it is. Na romantic boat cruise. And the more fun so na you know mo jimani na mo drinks binia day. Ona mo so yeah come up. Na yeah ma yeah zoo top pa. Te we make kono ye hu ba ye dum be kono. Mo ba jimani o. Ba jimani pa. Eti pacho fa ho jim ticket back bia 10 Ghana cities. Eti and one sama no star 281 hash star 281 hash. Network bias no select option 7 now start the more u twa no na unya the chance to enjoy adia make one same wow package over 10,000 cities package in the amount ano so go and enjoy on Val's Day the 14th of February esika you catch us say twane den nedi padebo twa me producer Kejuana Kasani Erica Sedu Bwedi Sabre. Yada Pamudi on some better also Mrs. Fiamma Quatama Cruise Space. Abopum anyway clean and whatever. We are was a pebeba. Koso Hebedium.
Nemo Kwaba, Midindia Fia among Kwa Tamaklu. Health is Ewo Adom TV bedroom and our ocean wa and any day can I share no sani ye no and you are requesting fear the 5 minutes beer or bedroom so a casafa apomodemu 5 minutes yen check sebe ya obenya kwan akọ Unuma awodo so na wotwe mu ye say frequent urination say wo Johnson tentem dog aka ne ma bebre a kire enen so kan ye ho ne hwe complications se wo ho se bia yesa na wafa ne se wo de onu musuo dodo anti ne bia yesa dog wo ha oboye Dr. Dubo attending ti na dwumadi enso ye de ba fi se na dwumako endpoint homeopathy clinic ene so yasene e ma ye kone ne a doctor fo ahodo edi enkomo dog enen so ye mo akwa ba ne na se ye hwe complications se bia mejo so because me no munsuo nti mejo so a eno so ka ho bia na complications e wo
eno na ma ya de bebre timi di enya no because on say ya na de bia nipa da say ni try to find excuse for ade bia we go through. First of all, wunya ka cho bi say wo Johnson tentempe bia wo num so ye Johnson dey say ye Johnson ye but said yes ya chechire mu na wotwe nyina no ya kire say ke nipa da say ni ordinarily no wo ba Johnson be 7 to 8 times during day anajon ka abro so ano bia one or twice just enti se wo se wo de no wo Johnson be enum kosi be du anajo na asas yes say affect quality of sleep ade be chen na wanim nyina ye fuafua o Johnson e ka no ho wan twamika na okwakodo o chese wa Johnson agu ho Johnson kan wo so twamika ko Johnson o ko Johnson o koye no o bedu wo no kra se na Johnson sia kan no be ko no o be chema sa na Johnson na ye dey aba o say ye matter of concern ana say wo Johnson na moja bi kwa di akire ana say nsuo fitaa bi di akire ana say wo de no Johnson na wo Johnson no bo nse waya ase nyina no eya wo ya e de ba wo pan achi e ba wo hips eya wo ya it should be a matter of concern. Johnson no awo Johnson no obi kra timi Johnson tentem na sebi ne so wan se wo so kra sha asese ete enti apart from so Johnson tentem no you have to look out for all these indicators. O he Johnson ka o Johnson no color no say the city obi dia ase moja sufin obi dia ase clouds obi dia no odonso gu wa ase de ya yam chalk bi kwa na gu ase obi dia no scent efiri mu ba na no ohye complications e wo mu ni bi ni say wan hwe yie say diabetes ya e bedrum me be say wani e be say wo nerves
okay
e bedrum me bi no sexually no e be affect you e bedrum me bi no se bi Johnson tentem ni nti no se obi wo ha na ye twa da nan e bia na free diabetes na wo nan ye twa obi ani timi fra because of diabetes the complications no the cause of the Johnson tentem no polymituration and as frequent urination no could be diabetes e be me twa wo nan obi de no eye bibi e fe no cystitis o blood na aye saa e bedrum me bi wan hwe abadun so agu ho bi so krobo enti obi panyifo bebere dwun so ade ye kyen a woni nkora na dawa anya akora na adwun so panyina na adwun so enti obi wo ha kwantu ontimi ntu kwan hwe ya seat na oteso no obesore na wase ho say kidney so a kidney no wan hwe yie ebetime akun afi atase fasa so net complications ni bi na enti the cause of it be na say prostate enlargement and the cancer so a eno so kwa betime akun. And the cause of the complications of it, could be deadly. It could be a dear, a bit mamma, maybe an hour soon in Tamwa. Na and Quan could do pen soa. A bit may do that stage now, a bit me. I mean, the way me the rubber car to Bemem. And my crabby white made the rubber to a mobile. It made the Bema, it made the rubber to my ass. It's in your memon. And indeed, these are the complications here. A year frequent urination, it made the back. It make a deadly. So the cause of it, deadly kidney, prostate, diabetes ya. All the ebetimi aye the sawa hanaba. So was our condition we be na what they are. Na endpoint na recommend the amount. Your number a ubetimi afre no 0244 86 70 68 0244 86 70 68. Your Spinters Rochelle signboard Tema Committee 22 Kumase Chronom Abuahia na Techiman Hensa na endpoint to me part clinic yewo
yada say Dr. Duboate o friend is here obejo so na fenchiremu bia no odi ama o chan so say won kwane ahoden aya kan ye ho frequent urination na yenwie kra medidi afia amankwa tamaklo yada say yemo akwa ba bia Adom TV Badwam dwumade no so yada say oje bre ehwe health tips no na ochi mu nyina nkomo no ye frequent urination. Enti bibi kire wadwen wo mu na opechire mu ne condition bia no a endpoint homeopathic clinic Dr. Duboate wo ho 0244867068 0244867068 na one no edi enkomo ene ye yawadanti no eyade se Piwak Natural Health won mo aba oba papa so no esiedua so ayekradwa one ye ebabedi enkomo ofri Piwak Natural Health na ba wo madro 3p garlic mixture no eguso awadwama so ntie bia na ne dedi kan watia ba won shede nya munchimu owo ha ebechire mu ba pa mu akwabe bibia bokode na Dr. Nelson Mutoti ne ho ye de
na mi adom
de nya mi ase 3p garlic mixture
eno anu no
adaw mayenti
me de ncha sonko efi Piwak Natural Health de ma Adom TV ahwefo nyina na mejimi de ye pa se nyame adom obia tenkwam ewo apomuden mu na ebia na obi ehweme ena no pei na yade kranko bi eda no so wako a ontimi entu ase yade bi eda no na nsu echiri no ya na ne tifa eye ne ya etoda wontimi ennampo adwane mpo wontimi enidi ne nan ehonhono me pa cho Dr. Nelson 0248 9288 0248 928824 freno na ene no endi ensawo so mjimi di ye passe so frena yade bi eto so wontimi enko enfemfi so no beboa wo ama yade no efi so akọ ena no pay de mene wo ebedi nkomo afa high hypertension ho high blood pressure na se moja broso ena mene obedi nkomo afa mpempi no eya na ye kase obi enya moja broso a na adwo ye ne se na koba no ena ja apompi moja bebre de amano na amana nya moja broso pacho de bida enye no kre se kasa obi enya mogya broso a na ye patch say akoma no 2000 gallons of blood na apompe da nipadua na wo say diduma no ekọ no srade bi anase heart tissues anase clotting bi asi no kwan ama mogya no asan na chi akwakobo akoma ne vessels no so eno ne ka ye say obi enya mogya broso aduane a wo bedi enema bi a wo beye wo lifestyle bi a wo be live no eya na impempin elivi fin death bi e wo yem veins ni mu enu ti se mogya no e dia fu sane a eya na atoda intimi enko sane wo se ekọ no ti se mogya wakoma ne pompe mogya no wie e de maw na se ekọ na se bi asrade bi aka e wo wuntini ni mu ana se tissue heart tissue bi aka wo wuntini mu a esan na chi ekọbọ wakoma ne vessels no eno na se eba saa na wakoma bo pedipedi se nyame akra ampata wotimi etwahwe na wotwahwe so na wotikon so kọbọ won so a eno so de ensem bebre e na edenam ti se obi mogya ne sa na chi kọbọ ne na koma no ho biema ene esi bonya mogya moso na de na ya na kofaba eya na ye na ye panchini bebre edie no obu wa ha ne kunu na sa na yira no aduane ama no oso do nchini ntiri mutima nkwada no mfa nchene mreme no masa de nchene asa egu mbu won so kura de woto nchene a wonte efi ofonye won sa nchene atwa aduane bo no nkwa de wo se da bi nchene entwa mu so ye obi a wote de nchene bebra a wobetimi enya monyaboso ene ye na ye pensu onwunu nom obu a kwa yi no woda na ye cold and so still pensu e she fridge mu obenom ama na koma ato na ye mpacho wo ye obi a wota no nsu onwunu a wobetimi enya monyaboso ena afensu ye na ye dwene bebere obu otimi dwene saa ase wiase nyo man Ghana ha onyina ata ne kon so odwene obe ye honhon be se 2 hours no nsesa ne kon no kwa no nsesa directions a odi ejina ho mpacho so wo ye obi a wota adwen pa ubetimi enya mojaboso ena nipadua no wo se enya amount of alcohol bi e wo ye nipadua but too much of everything is bad so wo ye obi a wota no monsa bebre ensa 247 wada kwa ni nya no wa obeje no egoa me pa acho ubetimi enya mojaboso so wo ye obi a wota no monsa bebre a ubetimi enya mojaboso any night eaters ye ne didi anadwo didi fo de ya ne ya asem emobo kwase ade bi etwamu a e ba be kraye so what did ya nadwo a jade bi etimi be besrawo ebi ni hypertension timi sra so you bi didi anadwo a e ma 3p garlic mixture empa ho de biara da wo didi anadwo na wo de koda no na wonum 3p na wo horo enemefia na se gas bi gina wo yem nya wo horo ni nyina afi ho e de amount na signs and symptoms a obehu e wo nipadua no enu nie obeye boho oya ade kakra bi ano wabre wo gina kakra bi ano wabre me pa cho an mojaboso eno no ena afenso wuti ebe ya wo ja severe headache wuti be pa gaga se de hama ebo wuti man mojaboso ena wanya no ena ohome so betitwa se wo home a obebre se wo be home ena wo boso so be ya wo ja ebe very tight me so mojaboso ena wanya no ena afenso ni so be briu we feel very dizzy and we feel very dizzy pant eno so eye mojaboso a science a ni bia ebe show ewo wo nipadua ni mu no me I would advise say obi wa ha wo dware a odi nka de nso ne gu ne tirim on se mojaboso so de winya ya times na enfiti prekope emo okoko intime advise say wo dware de nka fa nso ne gu na ase na ne wo body temperature no empeke ansana wo de akowuti so wo de kowuti na se wonya mojaboso a obetimi atwa ahwe na se wo twa ahwe na oti kokto kobo wa kwafa ensem bibiri e de aba amencho efie remedy bi a wo beye na wo de 3p garlic mixture so e de aka ho bitter leaves and dandelion and afensu ginger fresh one pa obejam na so ba blending ni nyina afra na wo de ensuo 150 ml wo de aka ho na wanom for 3 weeks pacha wonum na wo de 3p garlic mixture so ka ho na bibia ebekoso ye e de ama jade bi ekoso wo nipadua mu ma menstrual disorder so ubu nsa na adane asem unya 3p a ho ebeto na afensu wa wo de no emaye ene wa wo de no so de ba makura me pacho unsu uhia 3p garlic mixture ye na ye sori prekopa na enusu echiri ye anasi ye ko adwuma mo etimita computer ni mu science na console echi ye tena sti echi ma be sori ahomache akodwa so adwane kwa anka na no peda ne mu prekope na nenusu nyina echi no maame wo hia 3p garlic mixture menwa ba wo hia 3p garlic mixture 3p eye naturally organic eye garlic na afenso do makoma ahama ene dubna na Piwak Natural Health team of doctors aka wo mutiri abomu ede adwoyi abreye achi juice na ewomu no ma ye minerals and vitamins edi djuma wo ye nipadua wo ye nipadua nim ye wo ye ntinim ye moja ene yakoma ne ho ma ye nkwamwo na wo ye moja nim ho eye den ekutanya rewa bia nti jade bia to so nka se ena no pesi ado amam ijade so enti ade ne eduro no ntimi nsam yade na ema me yade bia ekutia wo yade bi ma wontimi nsore enko wonwuma so bia no se wo fa 3p garlic mixture 3p garlic mixture ebeboa wo ama wo ho aye wodin 3p eduro no se ya eye na eboa adasama ni ntino Oman Ghana and beyond nyina ajatum say no the best and alternative herbal medicine a boy nipadua no e ma yetimi gina ye na so fi say yade eso wo a opportunity bi na won sa aka no adwuma bi na won sa kwa mpo awade na won sa so mu no wan kon wo yade na ete wo so na awade no betimi afi won sa adwuma no betimi afi won sa yade bi ete wo so a aye kwankro yade bi ete wo so a wakon entimi nto ase mfama no say 3p garlic mixture and I said for Dr. Nelson it was 0248 92 88 24 0248 92 88 24 bi wana ni read mu tutu information pa cho we have 3p garlic mixture 3p garlic mixture assign extra benefits a eboa ye pa extra benefit ni say ma ye didi ye e ma yetimi eda ye emema nso de ye mo de na extra won say ye adwuma wo entini nim ti baby entini wo bia baby a entini e wo bia 3p ekokoko ye adwuma ni ye e de maun e ma otimi kire wo mensem e ma se na ye di watama nopa ye twifa wo so anopa ni nyina etu obetwa fa 3p garlic mixture na boost wo immune system e ma wo ho enye den e ma wo kwamwa ho enye den enkunte yarewa bia enu ebedi asi nti 3p say ya eye na boa e boa nti ukọ herbal shop ene medical shop biara ubenya bi ato nti kumasefo enko dani herbal Chriske herbal ena Colinac herbal temale yenko wo fa kojo herbal de eben electromat water rank wo pepepe ena wa yenko mu ni away enterprise opti gwa cathedral kofoyidua for enko Gapson pharmacy de eben to tatu wo Beno pharmacy ho enko Abelsam Takoradi for enko AA Mensa enko Isaac drugstore Hillside pharmacy ena afenso ashama yenko Ekus pharmacy tema committee 5 Little George around PV or Ben runabout yenso yepen dodo etu yenko Okanshi Angel herbal Okanshi Angel herbal 3p garlic mixture eye naturally organic patch mon frey 0248 92 88 24 0248 92 88 24 and 0201 00 another 0021 0201 00 another 0021 3p garlic mixture naturally organic.
Yeah, they say do us papa bibi kire wadwen apart from the no kan ye ya ofre wo mun so Dr. Nelson Mototia ye crowd obeti wo na fe wadi ho dwuma e de amanu ne de se de waka na dwama so bi ho nti wo konso ya hye no nso se ahyensude bi e wo ho a e rough sa garlic no mni ade nti ya ye careful wa hu sa mento ba wo hu a wo don safa ho na enye smooth ane se e original 3p garlic mixture edru no ebia yenkomra mo ofofro ho ye ba ye beto so yada CBM samu akwa Badom TV Badwam dwumadie no so yada sepa bosumi ya ye wo mu eyodo bosome ntisha no so sika eye Adom Valde special jackpot no so baso den medofo ne wo hia ene se wo betwa na wo twa so anyame ye wadom a ade se wo betumi die na sei ene de ehhye no tie nyame ye wadom na se wudi a ene wo no dofo no mu wo 2 nights stay wo baby ade we de mu odo wo so obi ade no ho ehyemu ebie enti no channel so me de bebro na sika Valde special no de eni kwa so yi wo ho so de efrim Plush Beach Resort eno outside Accra na ye do ebekro February bosome yi emunti free credit wo hia yo 10 Ghana wo betwa na se ne wutwa de a medofo na adamu ye de wo ekọ outside Accra na wa no dofo no makwa chele papa sa wa wonim sika bai de ye nsenche ne ye de jackpot no so eto aso ma de na otum say boom na Bantivals Day ye abata ho se be ya onso no dofo no edani die no ebeye strong kom enti mede hu hye ni nyina bebro no mama star a wo bedale a betumi abo nti sesei de mame enkodi for ho na omo aye give us eba center won mu no ahodo ewa adwama so no ye ne nkomo de wi a aba be chiro mu de nti e wo se utwa siko osika na valze wo so no odofo utime ko chile e kwa ba memu akwa bebe mena na me na wase papa Dr. Kwabi nso ho ye de enyame aso adaroma ye ntie nu ewa adwama nso
ma menchi ahwefo etiefo ene Ghana de hye nyina ene no once a valze wo ye nimu eba enti no me mpese meje obia wo mu enti me my man de na me wi amama mema no so ye de wono so wono mo ede enti mema no mpantwa mo de eninie muni kan na minimum eni nkomo ene anope eye give us a center na ede ncha kase ede ema mo fiefie enro ye kita me wi ahai ba ko waso ni sisi ena wote ho ena we nso wapoma twede ede da ho na uhu we na ebia adwen bebre na beba utirimu na mo se na obo ade bo na ade na wo bo ni pedue no ade ema ye eni ekwan ye fa so eye adwuma no se ankwanko ba ne sa na amma ni pedua no wo be masu ene wo be ma ye no enwie peye eno ntina give us a center atena se we yanka se ye memu ha hama dubinari di nsia hodro a etwa ye ho ahia eno ne ye de anam abafu nimde ne so ehunu kwan so ene ye de aye edro ne de aba ba ma bi wo ho no mobeka so ene me de mitutuo enso de bia me nku aboa ene me kosie ni na enso me de boss a na me na me sen no asa pipe nso a wabie e ba cho aye yare won se ba ma bia anase nipa bia wamnu mpo a me di hu nkomo yi ene ne me di we ba nti na asa mpese me chemu ede ma hwefo no ba we na kita me no oba no be ma no e ma ne yeye na emo no ene me de ma ne de ba ye na me de mema nso de ba nti e na ma chemu sa de ama mo se na me nsisi obia enti ba ma bia wota tena se eche anansa wo ye adwumaden de bia na osisi bo fam na wo pagya na ne mesisi wa betre na wo di atwenche na wo koba no me pa cho ense wunya give us cool capsules and afi give us p capsules ebi no ede ntina me ka ne sa se ebra wo koto dodo na no na wo tena se eche no na ma untini na wo nipadua no mu no eya na ehon ayeden atochema enu ntina se wunya give us cool capsules na onom ede ni p na ko restore samre oyo na aba ya wo veins anasa de untini no mu no na bibia no etumi akonkan enu akire na enu ebeyi enu ade efiri honom no onim se wa wo hwemi wa wo tie bedi wadanse koko ni amama nso de agi ni peduan de aboso ene de bia na company se usisi no emu we wo dwe wo de no emu hyehyew ento otena se kakra na se de bia so otena ne ho aso otena fa akwa enyeye pepa cho wedro a me kanfo de ama woni eye give us cool capsules and have a give us p capsules kai se efiada ebe na otwen so no so e vals day no ekwan emu wa eye efiada memene ne kwasie e bia odofo a wakodonkua o kanchime bi betwa surprise afi de odo do mu a se ne opese bia umma enije no ko wie peye no na anka nko wie sa eno ena ne to na afi de ato adwendwen na ato ha na afi na ensam ahodo atwem tetensam na akofa aba na mu anye sa abre no enkomo ese odikodi no fiti ene ya me no odi nkomo yi bora herbal shop pharmaceutical shop licensed chemical shop na kope give us cool capsules ene ni p capsules na no kai say drowe no ye fa ni mienu e di bom nti ukwoto a uto ni mienu di bom man no ede etumi aboa e bia me no odi nkomo yi we be so ni ye be di nkomo sesie ya enti eye na mesene na egu nkasa mfoni ni so no na emu no ma me mbo ma obiom eye 0543 22 24 70 0543 22 24 70 na kope give us cool capsules ene ni p capsules no bi no nanom nenu ene betumi aboa wo na we ene ye ma ne de no obapa nyankopon bo ade no wo yibusumi bia di si ho se enefo anson bia wo mu bia no mojefin bia wo ni pedua no mu bia no ese besen edeko na ni nyina mu onso no wambo oba bia se wo mran be ye boni wasase so na mo unse buo mu na so wo how ba eyi a ekoma ohaw ede ba wa wode no ho enti sa ohaw no ba na afa wa wo ho ede akwakoye den oba bia de abosumi bia so a enefu anson de ese moja ne besen ayere so a enum enia ama na enum anasa amun enum na echen so ebe afam sa no ede ohaw ene de brewo eye yare obi nso de on ma ebeba mana aboroso obega say eye continuous bleeding eba kura na still any onu de obetwam anefu anson no na onena na atwemienu kọ na atwemiensa mepa cho eno so yare eno nti na Givers Herbal Center yakofa Givers Herbal Mixture edi abrewo edi aba adwaman so nye bi na onom a ene betumi abo ni enti ese oba uma weni ku eye hunse guo hu anie onse oboye no woma oba bia hormones a eno ene boa ma wawo anase wotumi wo ahyase ne de eye 4 million ene oba bia wode adua wumu unya vinhye dumiensa ede ekọ na eso eden ate eno nti ekokoba ne sa na bi sanse enefu anso na moja na mba no ni aka no ehi na akogu ehi na afa ewo na wo se na akogu awode na no obi nso de ho ma ni nsebuo no no ha yaudi ahodro na wo mu ni ane de enye yaudi eye pains no ye kan se menstrual pains no wo so ne de ba onyanchi saa no oye dede no muni ene bebi oye adwuma bebi a wote ene ewrabu sumi biemu se ye na atwe edi kan yo se na atwe tosumi no se na atwe twato wa ma adwuma pe ni enu so ya amansa ene ne bre na so enti na wamba ne pa cho we draw here eye Givers Herbal Mixture unya na ukotobi na nonoma ene be bo amasa ya odie evichi komu ya odie ni nyina no eto etumi etwa obi nso de honma eba obo se eba no apoapo obo se moja na eba no aya apoapo na esi se ya menstrual cramps apoapo na eteti tutomu sa me pa cho da bi ese etumi nya da free flow no etumi ba enu wanu da bibia den etumi konkan sa wo de ente sa me pa cho ma na ha ko herbal shop pharmaceutical shop licensed chemical shop baby eton aduro oman mu ni wiase afa na baby bia na ubowura akaso pe Givers Herbal Mixture me ba jo say ya na tie to ana na tie ni entontom so eda ho ni enti Givers Herbal Mixture eno na sa wo kope na wo na no ma ebe den ebetumi ade e de aboa wo nia wono so ne de no emma no wano na ye disorders no eba na ochina na asoko ni nansa so na etwa me pa cho unya Givers Herbal Mixture na eno ene be boa o ma na etumi aboa na sa o eye mfiti komu how bia a be kwa ko wie chire e be kwa ko si wa wo ho kwan de e se otu ase enne na otu ase se ya Givers Herbal Center ye droi ukwa ubetumi enya bi na bibia den etumi akonkan enti ko herbal shop pharmaceutical shop licensed chemical shop ene bibia eton aduro bia no na akopa ye nroi nanom ni awonte ase ni awobepese ye bema won chire mu e ba cho e 0543 22 24 70 0543 22 24 70 now we need Givers Herbal Center for any nkomo emfanfa ye nura ahoda ye de aba adwaman so eni ntene no pay Givers 4 by ya na ye de Givers co capsules eni ni p capsules no ena ye de aba e de bre emema sisi yaw eni mmeroyew e wo mpamu na afa ema no so nkopa Givers Herbal Mixture na emfichi komu how bia no one mo entumi enfentu ase
na sisi ya se nya mema nko a
ena na meka no eman so no be na na asa me ba me bre obia die bi enti na ne me ne mema no di we no ho enkomo nko a so one mo nkopa bi eman so no mo a eyeye eman so etumi eno
nti ye pene dodo so atu a he na
open dodo atu a wo frɛ wo 0543 22 24 70 obenya ne dodo so poma etumi etu
na de oba mema na ba nti
ana me ba ma ne mema ne nyina nti e ma no so no wo mo go siesi o mo ho na wo mo fiti komo e de enkoye na Vals Day no achede edi mu na sefata o metumi anya
eno a no wadawo ma se bibia ni ho dia ya da se papa podi for na wote ne nka no Givers Herbal Center nti de wa boss we bibi kire wadwen na wo fra Dr. Penny wo ho bejo so na fe wacheche mu na miguso ya mekai wo se sika Adom Valsday special jackpot no baso na de wobetumi aye ne wodofo se ye wo maame ana wo papa ana wo kunu ana wo yire sa special person no na ye pese sika Adom Valsday special jackpot no tumi edo ho ehyemu ebie na nyame ya Adom 14th ene no ebetumi abaso ti do obedi mu nkunim ne de ye Plush Beach Resort wo outside Ghana Accra na ye de onipa kro no so ebekọ na niema wodo we ni benefit a wobenya ewo mu nti wudu ho no ma wo 2 nights a wo be stay ewo ho na fe wo ba no so welcome drinks ni chocolate ye de maw wudu so a na nwumre no dinner night nso wo ho so obedi di peche wo no odofo no na fe romantic dining with live band as a nyumunie na wine kakra nso sinchen chale de na die Mr. Ofa hushem mama Valsday ni wu mama me yenkele no mom yenkire do wo mu se ye kire do na brebia de na nso se da se nu ewo ho no ma e wo se ye kire e ma no ye sonko tome sorry a wo hihya hasa wo nkire hwe to sika nu bi sebe ya betumi do maami ana papa o ye gokan abaka so ne yire ntu de fa maami ana papa fa ne ko na bibia ntimi enye fine no achi nso 30 minutes a special massage enso wo ho na fe boat cruise nso ye ho wa we de by this time the SM de me ho hyemu na fe complimentary zoo tour so ebe koso nti na eye full package na ye de ebe ma onipa kro no a wo be ye no de wo hia ye 10 cities and I wait me awareness a chance I want to benya package ya me boss way. Enti dial *281#. Wa all network option 7 and na do be call o dial *281#. All network na ko option 7 na ehye no so say 10 Ghana ti wutua na wo demo no a wo kro no ti yemfa ye ho enhyemu na emwa na miwie ne saa yabusua ni adofo papa yi so ne erade de afe ba ko akeka won mu mfie ho nti no yem wish gomo a happy birthday di odi kan ye Madam Dora Okoi happy birthday mommy nyankopon onhyirawo nyamenya okese no ma asumfra dum nkwa dum ma Dora obaba papa bi North Municipal Health hospital ho na obaba yi wo oni ni nuanom ni abusua ni nyina omo we show a happy birthday erade nkoso ante nanimu enkyerɛw no ma asumfra dum nkwa dum sidie we ma no mfiri wonum nkoso anye onhyira ma Dora nyame onhyira wo papa pa afemia medofo Blaze akom Blaze happy birthday nkoma Blaze o bema papa pomoden ho nsam edana koma so ukọ kekele polyclinic Madina hono wo ye na djuma say this a one friend no nyame nhyira wo papa tell it to Rosette na abusua ni na ye wish you a happy birthday nyame nkoso amie ntina ni mu nkyerɛw na badwuma wo ye nye nhyira na onfa onsi mapom adwas Blaze happy birthday enkomma wo afemi amade nso na daso ye jeje happy birthday nko Emma bra kwaku Jerry Justice ene kwaku awoda erade nhyira wo erade nyo kesielda Oma sufra dumu nkwa dumu wonkwaso ene no anya 36 tie na ebesu ede ya by 3 ho ne de ene ma beke kensi ni emi aso tie rade nkoso a enyo kese esi so be kese brajeri ofie kwan so host rade shapa wo amanya wo de no kwacheme nanso munyina ya wo hye mo happy birthday ese rade adom ni nhyira no se nkoso a enhwemo pa nyame ehwa meko na kwasi mamboatema ayekrado de ahosepe etoaso na afi kwasi nso aba na oman atoaso midi afia amankwa tamaklo medase.
Good morning akwaba sonko de babedwema ahosepe jumezido yo honesomfo the Fantadol president for the Brothers and Sisters Association akwaba sonko Zeba World Best Entertainment Platform ewo wiaza fende nyinara Adom TV do o Ghana he yara Fanofa Street and Mr. Bunkomo Mr. Bro na ende Thursday o di Thursday ya na ye ponko akoshe hinechi kakwa osa no hia de mpo no de yere kwan n'enyim no to de bia osa de ye kokohwe za ya dan eja so do kakra nti no inda no motor back kakra is a amo nyumbi ohono meti ache papa inde waswa beti bi o hade na masano so mama zoro kodo ni bi current things are orokodo entertainment industry no mun so no mi gina hade pampe mi zini ginara be feed o pepe na zotingi de so mamreka de yebobɔ hene twi no merebobo artist bi a oduru baby no washu hono kwada ma artist na wayaze ye papa ehwe hit songs na za wojeje mu mahen na oduru baby no na wonka ye hu biom no no ya homte kakra na minya hade de me de bekai bia ne yew minya hade de me de bekai busuafo biara hono yew na mbom se banante wasasido na se ija oya footprint papa onyaza yerube free woda ye wo hono ma za ye no ye bokɔ no yakwa akɔhwɛ na ya ka ho asam kakra nti no obi biara abafa ye wo no mpo ne kyɛw o ma ye celebrate them so si mama pepepe wa hade before ma sha say na mabobɔ da ma artist na hono nnwoma oye hits pa wo Ghana hade no ma ye nkan ne ye nkonkɔ hwɛ oye D Black or based na woda no chima or drop album no is in order to Amazing Grace album na Amazing Grace album no I don't know where the sound of Joy's Blessing o nyum kure wom onye ne ye nyum kure wom anyum ne ye kama papa bia na nya chance ehu zo kodo social media na dance no enjoy D Black no nye Joy's Blessing one nyuma or drop album no obeje mama hen you be a when you hip hop gospel and no there's something for you Amazing Grace album no do D Black also jam amon kulem hip hop gospel onye Joy's Blessing we cook something nice was a brand into no ehun video no behind the scenes warrior nyum no na ye share no one chat and you know but drop papa e ba ma wasoa ate na itum na enjoy say you be a hip hop gospel because I na ye Christopher no ye dey nyo hwa azide aza ti no the way hwa azide no ya sha na yanke but enyum no ba or drop into drop mo be dem bia e ba ma wasoa ate away from that though yereka gospel asemi pe mamu fon keje minister so ne bado ate na sisi amyuka so ide wiaze ha de nyina no nyimpa ohu azapa oye sofo so ne badu na he nyim da nyom no to so nyamezi ne riye adwuma papa obe ne enwa me ye hu nyeme bia na sa no rizi enya ye nyim oka ye hu de bia nti no minister ana pastor so ne badu pocho brewonyim ai na za nyamezi mo no enye ne nche.
Don't take that anointing that hits this room every Tuesday for granted, because it is definitely taking something off your life. I might pour water and mess up your beautiful wig, but I'd rather your wig be messed up than the demon mess up your hair. After all, who made those wigs? Did you not know that sometimes the wig you buy, the one whose hair is, or some of you who want the human hair, those of you want the real human hair, you've moved from synthetic to human hair, don't you? Whose head was that hair on? And some of you that got it from India, they don't worship the God you worship. Some of you, they cut their hair as a sacrifice to the gods. And after they finished with the sacrifice, the workers gathered the hair and sold it to make money. Oh, it's been cleansed by the blood. Which? A person that was raised by Hare Krishna. Her whole life, nyamyaringe, is now taking off her hair. And you said, I like it. It's my hair now. You actually bought it, purchased it from their altar. So I'm not saying don't wear wig, because some of you, I kid you not, I would not want to see you without the wig. I am very serious. Don't enter here that Papa said we should know. Wear the wig. Hey! Because some of you, where your hairline starts from, keep it. But there are things you must do to it. There are things you must do on it before you put it on your head, because your head is your glory.
Into no osofonyen bia na brofo no ken no oye drumo mo ntomo base na menye interpreter ai enfama orichirema na wo be chapo na wo shesha 1 week na na was oye luguma na wo wusu wonte bi mpeda was oye bogu na wig ma menyi beba wig no ofra olobi akoya loringi we ko twitwa ni hwi aka akafa ina eze bogu apampam wala problem to fear the down fear le chon asan as obi no loringi problem as ababa kawo ze ho no richem de there be allow mo fongum on kada wig no kra mention because e bi no baby ma one hairline start to fin oye hu papa bi da napa bi ni ze da napam na pam ni na papa intina wo sha wig no is how was a share but mbom no e to wig na na abompa ye gudo ye kakra nka oye no wig no mu no so de azaza ntino osofo ye da se bebre efutun sa chinyimpa agidan so hwe ntino ye da se na tina ma catch on no nda me bo show back ntino yezin kana ye hwe first artist maka hwe de artist ya mba bobo honizini na what to do ye papa back in the days o my hits na wo wie ya so na ancha yakopon to nsa from one ntino anyum ne bi ho no ma ata ndamafo ya atanyum ne dama but ye nyimpo obonyum ne mpo and bo hade dem rebade dem kofu no ezi actual ntino me first artist no that don't know back tie nizina kasa eko zagla na eko zagla ya Ghanaian hip life artist na or rapper so eka ho ye meke no nyum bi pa kalakami onye tatale no we da menyum no na nyum kora nkofu nyima wo papa ye yempie ye ntem na yempie enyobi kana metie wonje mutumom or big song papa obi ba say those who know indomie fono otombo ase bibia be fine ate noodles fono bibia be fine back in the days no say nyumi say one dropper boys na girls no was a jam ye papa until there back tie na yake no o wa hu sepedo no ma ye move on na say you move on ebeke vibrant fire abonse be me yesu okrom ha formally no onye shatter movement onye shatter wale no zin kind of sign no na my time no for is a scale na Mr Logic about fun to 2011 mu ho assistant ism to Mr Logic doesn't mean man vibrant fire no na me care pa ya na reho some vibrant fire ya wo hon man ya nya na say there was motor ride be abon we masa but ya wa hade dey be gye na na you celebrate one it's na nyom mampe weba jebu my hand no dance hall artist papa ujana nando ye papa hit song can say so no 23rd October 2016 and na yenya nte there as a on kata so fast as ho we are wholesome nan so no ye celebrate no and then nyom mampe and na ye te no na ye free ho no we na eke de menum ya na kwale me love you enemo koni tomobo mi sumobo nana little nana little ni nia DJ Precious Joel no bobo hina menzie there no so wache do onyi honum bio the menu mi alampodam na akwale no akable na obodam this no masa bibia e kama so no sisi ya onka ye hu biom but my enke no na akwale nyum no enye nte de o yare kakra na so no wentum na wansa na meka ye no ho otie do konin say nti no no ho asamara nyen yentu do onko Tommy Riedu no so o chirema bi na mu chirema na jemoje no kwafi ni so wo kweso kwen na politin back chiche no ko na chede oyare hu so no nwumi afa na mehia midwe midwe mod wonje mu mam kakra ntino no ho asamara nyen mizibeja won wa ha next week Thursday more ntino mabana mababo to do bibisa the gospel for mo wonyina next week Thursday throwback biom no masana mebo throwback heavy pa examo be sure that nyum da wan enjoy so no won mo nyum no won kan yehu biom ta da na ebompa ya na abompa ya mo na nyame info won kra insie ye Morocco no so no Adom FM kire wodo no this year no Valentine's Day special area ya shock your door angaza nti no zebe ye nyina nyi de ebe your voice note na aka wodofo no asam na is a trehen nyimpa na zo no oye do yie papa no ye ba select mu na ya ba na ya bo shock odo yazam amo special pa nti no menyi wo ho infri mo mbo number ebe send voice note no eza akodo 05310033813 mesana mesi number ni dubioma oye 05310033813 shocky odo record a voice note we are to nyom nzini yo nyo to na I was afaka ho nya yenyimere ye ba select na ya lucky za no Val's Day you be your dankasa Val's Day ne be your day na Joy Prime phone so worry the most photogenic couple into no wachirema awo no onye wodofo won twa picture kekra ono star bi opeda wan way bia won ye na won phone twa picture na won fan send it number no is 055-157-5757 mesana mabo number ni biom 055-157-5757 number ni simple cry so no for picture na send one we post a picture no I will be near the most likes no another nipa 12 I will be near the most likes no 12 days to Valentine we fresh from one na ya to one no abaka one story na ade na surprises na ade yo mo one say Val's Day you want to pampe damara na Adom TV so ya hye be special yes mo one you most mo pay sika no when you je ho papa nti no hwa na yes bafa nti no sika no for hujim man you hu frame nti echirama entu bi da siko nkofurizo papa nti Val's Day ye bro won BB special with sika no mebe ye nyina nyi da be dial *281# na I select option 7 yere mo wakwenya di butum na nyi wodofo no anya wife nkotin onsa na nya wo girl nkotin butum anya wo maami anya wo papa anya wo mba obi edoni biara siko mo da makwenya no da Val's Day wo botu no oye bibi nice am na wa draw no bafo no o pick one number pe maami is lotto o Sunday oye Val's Day ye be jin ho na enyo papa ye boko beach resort plush beach resort papa bi ye mo 2 night stay ya mo welcome drinks no chocolate on arrival na idu ho no ma arrival dinner papa bi kra ye bobo no romantic dinner live band and glass of sparkling wine na ya more special massage romantic boat cruise and a complimentary zoo tour and pay ye a pabaze enya hin biara and a warto 10 Ghana cedis a ticket 10 Ghana you don't call me imagine there as a 10 Ghana as a kind of lucky draw no number no degree na the minya me mabubu nyinara awuna ele enjoy in the Val's Day hey menu asaro into no bomazana for wishem *281# and I select option 7 KO option 7 in the ibimia sika cha na di into no aha na mezi bedwuma usapeno mezi besi one more boom PD producer nyamisha papa weba a director Richmond Kenya mesi nyim bibia kama as a mom production for wa camera light sound obia nyamisha wonyina nyame yadoma ye basana ye share follow mo social media handles ni nyina do eko Facebook or Fantido Instagram Fantido eko TikTok am wo Fantido eba Twitter so a Fantido follow na yezin saudo hono master do. Okay, into no minja one throwback which am missing minja one throwback on your into no coffee be wahen bro wenyim na so on can you won't you need to mom.
Kano said yes, yeah.
There we have a catch us ever can say the cemetery osmosis who didn't cheer. Hey. Nijiraye. But you say you know where and Yakopon say. Now say say enko ma me boat ma the fancy door say o de ahose pedwumade ebre and o me akaka ye ho. Enwanum bi a wonam wonwom to so ebesum oman. Nanso ba mo wo ya se be wonim panin makwada ni mi de hye ni makoa. Atebiro mo kon samando. Eya ajabende yakosoma busuafo nyina yakọ ene hyede munwie ne nyina so yenwie bi yisi enwan mo eda Abraham kokum da bi eden ya ebehia ye nyina ye nchebo obi amre so obekọ ekwan befa so ebekọ na ya asem no kwan befa so a ebefiri mu akọ no ene ya asem tina meka da bia no moto bia wutu bia no ye to anamo ne ye na nwie oye ne nsu nwa nso ye fa ho ya bebre nhyo mu pie wakoma mdo nipa yesi nipa da so ya nwene nam nipa nye no krom no basam yentibi nye nipa ne mo ankotena nipa ne betena ti woni na otwetwe no kra kai o se watch and pray timi kwa so da mu atam ye worship pa no menyame phone to akonya so sabra matam phone hye mbotom. But the Bible says watch and pray. Nipa da sani nye. But nipa so ni betene to se me ne da o sa abo owo. Ye ndodo ye ho. Ye nyu o time fan free mu. Bi wakoma ma nipa da bia meka se enye nipa bone ma na nka na koma. Ebe de so betimi a chewo. Okodwa nto akra be den. Tuno bi ya de no kacho so nwa de a wo ye mempe enyo bi na betimi aka kire obu a na ehehye mu sa no fene fofo mu ye dangerous ba na ehehye mu bo obu betimi abi maka cho kire ade a wo ye mempe twaso wo wa why e manin tran kodu pempen so bi a mini ma brante bi e court a ya board ka in fact wo anyes ka kwa ntwan so ko dem be saboso miensa ne bone nyina se seb no otinte so free court dem na eba o otinte so ne kotobi so me ye sorry. Ya one kenti asam kokot me boneka ti yensu me pacho nso ka why ofunwe oh we dey man me sorry enye ni da ho fa che me Mr. Obi nsibio tete na bi asem na asem ko na asum duaba no bi akọ ne baabi me dey akwasensia asem ni ka bre na edu so me ka osem sika o sika na Thursday ye baso and next week Thursday osmo we are sure so no wife will pay Thursday enwumre no so ba no pass pa year so about 2 no apon etenwumre wo dem okay nti koso twa sika o sika for 10 Ghana cedis na wini 10,000 Ghana cedis ye ko spend wo hotel ye do ko beach pa hotel beach what me enjoy no partner only 10 Ghana cedis only 10 Ghana cedis and ade kwa etwa sa sika o sika yi utwa wi a udi anu anu odem be see you spend close to 10,000 Ghana cedis e wo no partner no ho okoji mani peche obenya massage wom obenya cruise wom benya dinner wom benya arrival chocolate e wom be see energy ne bebre no be nya say pacho dial star 281 hash star 281 hash select option 7 and one na demo na akono star 281 hash select option 7 una demo awokono etitwa etwanku a obedi sika o sika Adom TV ena yakabo mo a ye sika o sika e bro se Thursday unso eno do fo ngam koji wani na mo chile sa etitwa me say number is star 281 hash star 281 hash that's the short code no select option 7 eno ano odem ona akon dodo obi abeto bia no to sa ko pense obewini so na the paper be di yankobo the big interview nkomo anu na me kan wasem e de ekire wo no patchoma statement from Ghana Health Service amanebo omobo Ghana fo ade America fo de yeyen okay so you can say a free Ghana Health Service and pay the phone chain na kata address it to the Director General Ghana Health Service assenting to him nyina and say America for ewo ekobi efe ne USAID no me nyina so mboaboa amamman hodo sene bia niema bi omu hia sefa enwan efa apomden adisua ho nsem o metimi support omo na ene ye ka Ghana Health Service for de ye ka apomden de so krata free Ghana Health Service pay phone chain aba making cam what but you tie ne ye na me catch de nti o se ye me ne bre ne ye build ye man na me catch o se nye MPP NDC asa na betima se ye pa tie krata mu nsem notification of suspension of USAID support for supply chain activities and its impact on health commodity availability in the 3 northern regions. I write to formally inform you of the suspension of USAID support for the global procurement supply chain activities through Chemonics, including the last mile distribution of health commodities. As a result, Skynet Express, the logistics company engaged in transporting health commodities to service delivery point, has been directed to freeze its service for 90 days. This development follows an executive order issued by the US President Donald Trump, leading to a global freeze on US foreign aid. The immediate consequences are significant disruption in the health supply chain, particularly in the northern, northeast, and savannah regions, which rely on the northern regional medical stores for commodity distribution. The suspension directly impacts the following areas. 1. Last Mile Distribution Limited. The halt in distribution services imposes a severe risk of stock out for essential medicines, vaccines, and other critical health commodities, potentially disrupting healthcare service delivery in the 3 northern regions. 2. Procurement and supply chain management support. The withdrawal of technical assistance and logistics coordination provided through Chemonics will weaken inventory management, tracking, and reporting system, making it more difficult to ensure continuous supply. 3. Public health procurement program implementation. Several health programs reliant on USAID funded commodities, including maternal and child health, malaria prevention and treatment, family planning, and HIV/AIDS services, are likely to experience shortage, affecting service delivery and patient care outcomes. Min kind of academium. Kata na se boy nyina ne se America aban so yes. Mabuku sika no mde maye. Any sika na expecting this year. Mabubu nkonta de ya bia na ebia beko. Orobenya betre. So kata na se boy nyina se America aban se mboa no le support Ghana aban. Emma yenya enro e de support wona ewo HIV/AIDS, malaria, yade nkumankuma etonro edeko the Northern Regional Medical Store. Na yade kogum se na be ya enrobo wo aban hospital ne bo betimi aba fom na sem no mienu nyame mpanwu ekopim wo hospital a etimi nya sika etimi atobi no. Isa sa America aban se sa moa no wa hold on for abosumi ensantemti no. Ghana has a better for a bomber na se e de ahoye hia e be bayen so. Now ne ekire nyina ne say sika na ka ka America ban e de mayen ya e free ya on fa mayen no sika we nyina be ko aban foto so aban also pesika e me de replace sa shortage na eba no it next you know aban budget obe no o say shooty ekosoro if indeed you person cater for these services na Donald Trump I withdraw the support enye nkoa no krenso nye nkoa nye ni kwa ye huna mane amama ahodu anya saa emwa we nyina no oso ahodu oso mo ye eye restructuring ene USAID de akoka State Department ho na ose onwu ne de ne madwen se yagu no ba na baba biem so ye sem akoka State Department ho ntino emwa na nanka eba na sikale mu odu no ene emma saa biem so most restructuring nyina ewia se bia se first na Ghana nya $100 million a ye fan trade team say ye nya $100 million ni biem e be drop it. That is if they will continue to give us. After that part my first slide na me chira am for ahwefo ade bi hwe ade we ene afibia sika America aban e de bregana aban se ye fan support ye various sectors. Some of the sectors ni be education, health, economic growth, agriculture, governance. So back here last year and there's a drought be AC northern region aban is $3 million and of support Kuafo na northern region. In fact says can free we be $150 million na da hanom no emu na be free ya aban de koboa ya ko the next one say afibia sika aban ensa eka eno but afu 2025 na Ghana aban hwe nim say benya $137.7 million and they free sa USAID emu eba eti openi Mahama to adwem Dr. Kesia Atofos to adwem emma ne wo mu no eti sika na Ghana aban hwe nim say sabetimi aka e de free America aban onom $137.7 million is kakase pa it means say sika we say Ghana aban pese eni man asas ka de ba na be mu an ye koso ye ne saade a they say aban says ka we factor into the budget already medical ka so my budget na no emu fa dodo na ye amanfo na boa yen emu fa ba ko na ekono ba ko ni na ekono the next 3 months eko $137.7 million eko it says ko na kana Ghana aban ehwe nim say kan sabetimi aka e de free America aban honum the next one afehwe breakdowns no hwese na breakdown no so etie it na ka eba apomni wo se na ka ehwe nim say benya $69.2 million etine wona ewo HIV AIDS ya ye bo mu enu gakrakra no this is the danger part sikane ment ahoyehia beba sikano ment no ahoyehia beba pa. So if say HIV kum nipa is ekum nipa pa dia say aban ansori waka amya piska sanfa nkwohye anan baabi assassin to abeto dia then nyame pangu we are headed towards a certain baabi a MYN. So scan here hwe say can fee sa $137.7 million ne ba ya ye dem $69.2 million and anka support eye apomden and na malaria for the ewom condoms ewom as in Planned Parenthood also ewom that family planning enyina ewom benne ni nyina eko the next one so so where yadusua na ke hwem say out of the $137.7 million no yede mu $15.9 million ebe share edusua mu. At the time I near Badwam Rose free senior high school do a Mexico do no near Nyakakrebo baby and supporting other sectors of education and the way is wiped out. It's about person or 12 free senior high school so near supporting other education sectors then also can about compensate we and we share the budget team or sub bansa compensate we and be share the budget team na etimi support o man kanko eyem yako biem we agriculture so na ke hwem say agric so no ye the $33 million and be share agriculture mu some ka to say afi na ke hwem say ka America man through the USAID ebe be $137.7 million emu $33 million na ke the core agriculture. For the next 3 months, as me can say, anybody say, I will say, for the next 3 months, this money, yenya. America catch on come ye di from White House on so say under State Department. It will not come in its natural form. Send na tie na support ni ba no, e ma say biem, e be drop it. That is Israel. One quiet selection on countries or because of this way aqua more. Se Ghana, Yami Adunia to me qualify for this supporter. Ye nyan is sending near 10 year beam. Or my come yet as I say, or this come on Ghana for one to say support never drop it. So now get the $33 million and a quack with him. Mammy, I think about the last 2 slides. Okay, last one. So climate. And I see when I'm Donald Trump on Yadrin. we nkwa o say ba time de ne nkwa de kojo Trump we nkwa o say ba because you see anom so me hwe America fo ne yanka no kran fan kire mo ewiase nyina America ne China pa de pollute ewiem ewiase nyina America ne China and the pollute ewiem pa eti wiem sakra aba bebre no ifra America ne China fo ifromo eso na ba bedru sei America ne China fo e kan bi na wiem aye basa asa no om the pollute ewiem pa eti kodwo we de make e bia wo hye dante na me kan e be twere $3 million we kwan o say timi ba we kwan de because ye nya says can fan support climate ayi no yes Ghana de so e ko bad enu emmem de no ba bia etinano aye COP 29 e was Azerbaijan no e koma na edi nyina e say America and China enkofu enough money for support the fight against climate change it would be ba na mayi we emfa free one man kwan e kodwo ye no nya adwen e sere wada e no kwa o say timi ba but it's on the more serious note another make us me try say if we are seeing compempenso a obia akura ne de die na Ghana ye de gina na so now $137.7 million the next 3 months Mo the next 3 months no says cano so the question is say how are we going to fund some of these projects and nya sa support no editechre ya better to me sika e de afane because say the life of Ghana for at risk especially in your Muslim and TV one time abai kwa sika no hefa and that's the breakdown ya me dey amount and so hwe ya somebody ka catch say so hwe my first slide no so hwe ya on annual basis now we are getting about $150 million but this year you're dropping from 150 to $137.7 million and also when you start wiping out no that is what to make us say mo me enchichiro man no based on CFA say esimesia ye bi obintia bi to so ye bi the focus should be on how to revive our economy. The days amount for Adom sika be boye eye free no e twem e ko a time will come ye nya grant biem be say now no pastor men so tabe cancel dey be dem ti was akosi and no be ye adwuma de 1,000 cedis o se sika ni swa it would mean save bi now ask yourself e da wadwuma be se a wonya adwuma bi so be dey and ye nam ye keka ye economy ni engro ye ni ahode sa e je be so hia professor boy e da o meka so munya bi say Donald Trump e ye be dey what are we going to do? We have paid a lot of people to talk. It's time for us to get thinkers to think. Debi ya meka mse hwebroni o ye ka. Se na ofa ka ba ko a. O onwo me windscreen. E omo ye a bulb light. E omo ye AC. E omo ye engine. E omo ye gearbox. Enti ka ba ko akreti nyuma be se 10. Say you want to be no mefa amount for less than 5. These are the kind of thinkers Ghana we need. We need one initiative that will open up our economy. One initiative that will open up our economy. And if baby we shall fitting shop. Before we see o me AC nkwa na me ye. Obefa we see me tie nkwa na me ye. Before we see me rem nkwa na me ye. Obi suso me tie nkwa na me pompe. One initiative. We have paid talkatives for a while. Let's pay thinkers. Let's not just give positions to people all because they are party fanatics. No. Young man, China Pembe one no enye. And then the former Greater Accra Regional Chairman of NDC, Joseph Adekoka, also TVM na so do. I think Spintex. ShopRite wa na wo Babelandia. Na wo se Ghana ye krase pa. Na wo se Ghana ye krase pa. Ene mo fi si ya no oga. Unam yem na so ba belandia na to ni hwefo batum se Ghana ekura se pa. Yemma ne ba bi ejina no enye. Mumi yemfa nye MPP NDC asem. Let's appoint people. Ye betim se wadwen aye adwuma, adwen beyond reasonable. Yos ampaye nyamafo a omo dwen mo man. Let's stop rewarding people. Say we want yabi. And to sebie nyalo sebie blue, sebie kroto. Nim die papa bi eni wotrim. O bi o manage na no enyo. Ba bi aga na gina no enyo. Me see ene America ban say sa $137 million na ka ye hwere no. O say emma the next 3 months. How is John Mahama government going to fund this gap? This is what we need to think about. Ni nya se for party for ya no ya ye di atuma sebio ase ya antre fiempo. No ni ma ya tanie. Be bi o manager wonwe ho. Na o twe nya se be party abapo a me ko minister o manya 20 Ghana. Na o twe ho ano no. O se be na adu na meka no. Me so manya obi no so be ba na akwanya oto aba. Ghana. Enyo obi no se man voters ID card e to aba o mai mu. Some people's vote are dangerous. Their reasoning behind the ento oto aba no are dangerous. The constitution can be somebody with sound mind. I'll say check us out. No. Now we need psychiatrists at registration centers to check the psychological stability of Ghana for Kwakwatuaba. Because some of the reasons I'm for the jobs of the Tuaba and time, and these are the people electing leaders for us. The other part. Yes, let's be brego. Mong be o man no head it to. Smoking kind, one can delete for report no. One can delete for report no. Say afi Ghana ho be kire no. Ebi na sha say boba no. So Mr. President, we will pull up our support for your government. But we pray that you appoint people with competence. Your appointment should be with people who can reason. People who can reason. We shouldn't just dash out positions to people because campaign. No. Let's hand over this country to people who can think. Ninya talkatives no. Make us say Adom 106.3 FM Chirawodo. Shocking odo promotion. Eni esunyame admu a Thursday ne yakwa akodi Adom FM so die nim. Also the obi nyina so die. Fa phone obetimi video obetimi audio. Na ekire die ntia odofo. Yen surprise na fi enfama. Now we have a WhatsApp number 0531 003 813 0531 003 813. Chiremu die ntia odofo na fi o se ye surprise no. We ni say we are we nu ano Timetras ni select the best. Ya surprise no edem. One aso ya we the every Ghana Ace Commission in collaboration with UNFPA. You fresh drinks or say drink better, live better. Tinyam ko na Ghana Ace Commission for come so music esa. Na nke hwem some sabe kan but nya ye die. Yes that bank of pesca. And that part my few minutes am fan count. Yen so asabio ye wo basa no ye hwe ni ye. Ye ne ewo basa na ye hwe ni ye. Mo so mo kan obi na ho ye hie be o man so no. Unika pre enso so mo na wo sa ko fo so ye mo ye feta. Ye na ye nika pre no ye hwe ya wo ye. Na ye nya sa mentality nyambehwe no. Munya sa de no. Oh, nyame na hwe nipa nya no kore jai. Mo kan no man isi apene no. Munya sa de no. Ba akofo edu ne ode bodu dwan de ye den. Won't be sure money school. Now, I say, I have a sudden Namosa, sudden soon yet. Baby, I can't be a managing yet. Any brepa. Any breedy who is shame to revive on my Ghana. When you're Sabasso, when you're Sabasso, Sabadu Johnny at the Adeno a chum. Who was called by the ground with me? I was salary 500 Ghana so madu. What do you say? Really appreciate here. I say we can. No matter how bad Santi, and every your fire crado. e de pese mu to as background.
Well, yeah, da mu nyina mo se mo so magibra mo hwe Badwam on Adom TV multi TV so edu bra so de empese mu e de bro yeah da kwasinsi ase obehwa ye no number pound minute aduana enum ne hye adwumadi ase Badwam on Adom TV multi TV so de okwa akopem se no nkono bebo apa ho minute aduonu enum. We are always grateful say ogibre na hwe na utie and now do contributions to brain. Yebeda St. Andrews SHS4 as one course of kai say admission is still in progress. Akwanya Dahoma SHS 1, 2, and 3 open boarding facilities on Benyabi Ediamao. Omoma Titiana Mama on your excellent results, which are was results. I feel Mesa Kai will say one Kwabatan be Mankasim near Dubiase Shama Dunkwa on a thing. Seshia Sanyo so anafe and Krahan so mo bi wan say. O frɛ won so 0244 6969 11 and 020 789 1004 no watimi no wona kasa. Onu say Val's Day so is just around the corner. The bribia da ade ba ko so woni say ese otimi agi wani esepe won kire do kwansron kosokra. Yeah kire do bribia da but we add on at this very month February no nti wohwem pa dia sika adom adaroma ene sa adwumaku aka asie ne yede hyehyɛ sonko ede bro dia ne se utwa na wadi me kye sika hyehyɛ utwa na wadi omne yen aka bom Adom TV aka bom se wo be kyerɛ odofo no mo so akyerɛ odo e wo kwansonko so in this season of love. Intimate you're part of the Sika Adom Val's Day special no na emmo kwansron ko sokra na the money on wakra say on Thursday 14th of February no ubetime nya cheje sonko a ebesesa o hyebre kra okwaji wani wa a plush beach resort a war outside Accra eno achi nso no nhye sonko wo honum say a trip to a year beach resort no and treat you well na watimi ajiwani pa o cruise boat na for hana ura na osia na bibi e kokama edemao nti to get a chance to win very important dial *281 obeto yen part of this Sika Adom TV Val's Day yen hihye wa just dial *281 hash network ahodo nyina na afewonya na afewa follow instructions ede eba. Okay, so yeah, was say Matthew Nyindam, nimnya for onye hoho ewo aye dwumedi aye so. In fact, maybe Adameka, one of the few MPs are omo constituency koso eda omo koma so mane broso. Eno achi kwa no so no, or you be or part of that community, that society na ofrim no. Mekai pa yi pa or the aye nsachrae kese by pa brea okoye mrashibedwa or call to the needs or attend to the needs of a ikura one additional one in person. So, you're in dam, make a better na a snake poisoning, a key, and almost health center, new school, and other facilities is not a major challenge for them. It became a topical discussion on this same platform and other platforms. By the time our exit, no, I truly didn't go a young woman say, Matthew Nyindam will forever be remembered. So, it is not surprising. Say what Timiako no break was back as the member of parliament for a year Pandai. I will need them. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Official. I'm telling you, your people will be proud of your comeback.
I think so.
And I'm because so. Results, no. Yeah. You did very, very well.
Yes.
In times of tsunami. Oh wow.
Seriously. Very grateful to them. My idea.
So what was your message to them?
My menchia pandai for.
Yeah.
Na mother was in, so at least the way you started out, I'm pleased. Sabio Badwam hadie. Me Nehemiah mama.
Exactly.
One nanaya oni ha ampedu.
Yeah.
Just say Moshe da. Kukuru mo ho.
Yeah.
Eko pandai.
Yeah.
Ma pandai for him say.
Yeah.
Mu odo soronko emomo. Even raise funds.
Yeah.
On this platform.
And that Dr. Bia, why the free mono? I think some all can
there are so many of them. My idea. You did so well, to be honest. Yeah. Adom TV, my idea. But I for that be omo come as.
Yeah.
And mo corner mo koy no edi mpuntu bebre.
A lot of attention and change.
Eba Pandai. Me adwuma bebre. And am ahonde ni na don't see.
Yeah.
Ahonde ntino. Oh, Pandas, we've seen a lot of transformation.
Yeah.
Me catch be say aka be communities be 6. And would have done 100% coverage in electricity.
6 communities?
Yes.
Then we are done?
Completely. 100% coverage in Pandai. Kabe 6 communities.
Wow.
For now. And Osha ya kwa insure. Since you're offering Krenha, now we'll cock Pandai. Tar roads are still be do Pandai.
Wow.
I'm telling you. And I you see ya, Nka, from Salaga to Pandai. Kabana ya ye just they've seen a lot of improvement, honestly.
Wow.
And at 2020, so yeah, they call payments on a year. The people's choice.
Of course.
About the people just want to have a change. Where then they want to have a change. Yeah, share that your bonnet there. By 2020 now, okay. Now almost they wanted a new face. They wanted to change and see what is it. But changing the buy, one guy will say, I think
they need you back.
They need me back. They need me back. Although na me MP there, but I was still with them. Me no mo ya adwuma bebre, e ma mo ti ase ne MP timi ye na ne MP ntimi nye. And they saw the difference me buy because constituency no na obi abedi MP be 20 years ansa na me ba. And me be di 8 years. And na me so free mu na obi fufuro so about 4 years. So na afi o hu difference na ewo mu no. So oma ampopo o muti kura until 2024 we almost had to Obama me pa.
Wow.
Yes,
the margin is huge.
Yes, the first time.
President Baumia won there.
Exactly. Yeah. For the first time since 92.
Wow.
It's never happened. It's never happened. So it's been so historical.
I see.
My idea. And the difference, even me first coming into parliament, and votes now me they buy, you know. This time votes now also.
Oh wow.
The difference between me opponent is 3,743. It's never happened. This is the first time. My idea, papa. Until I can't be a minion. Na me don mase. Na me bon pies say. Me me ho aye adwuma biom. Na sabe matimi apaja Pandai. Na mabunu ne ya mame no at least what I can do as opposition MP no, I will do. Kakra beba mi nsamu bia no. Ese me de Pandai bia me de beko na me de akwa mo. Na masha mo
so parliament is not a new house. You fear that.
Me fear that. But answer na beko ho no. One say ena na e kan. Ma me fa kwanya yin so na me fa sabio. Say ya kwanso na me de be ma mu odien. Me ti say ye da sore ya nipa bonifo bi akọ communities bi ti say Blajai.
Oh no.
Blajai Bola the Gangam. Just say amanfo no say adwuma ye bebre ye
kuya.
And we deal in the yam predominantly by adwuma na ye. Almost obi asore wakwa hihye nipa be 20 said omo ahye omo bayre ni nyina. I'm telling you. I just got information this morning. Sabi enya ka kitwa na sabi Abakpandai ho no. So far they don't even know the person. Kwafo no be sore a normally they do the yam banks. No mo dey nwura ni we dey atwa ho.
Do twagwa to
just be nipa be 20 omo ahye ni nyina. Only got up in the morning to saw that completely omo lucy omo bayre. Ni omo de be dua ni omo ba kwakoton everything is gone. They freeze it down. Nipa boni ni bia sori. Just wakoshi ni nyina. Say am new ka say dey yenim ne wa yes ade.
Hey. Oh, Pandai, now say you're affected by it's a serious matter.
It's a serious matter. I heard it this morning.
Then there should be an appeal to government
to help
and to the relevant agencies to move in quickly and hold their peace.
Because it's completely gone. Probably 20 or so.
What's happening?
Somebody just deliberately went there and set fire into the system.
Sometimes I can't believe it. The rational human beings who partake in such an exercise.
And then you think say at the mercy of these people, no be able to. But I'll be going into the details. But for now, I just got information. I really don't know what happened.
I see.
Yes, no.
Yeah, that's
it.
We are getting to Parliament
yes.
for you to walk us through a bit
yes.
of education.
Yes.
The ACL honum there, but Mamenkai my half for, especially under the new leadership of the previous one was Ira Boachi. And then Inyaba Gardner about. Once you are original minister, what I want, what I know, what we need is the focus to lift the region up. The Minister Gardner, welcome to that seat. It's not a comfortable seat. You need to deliver. But you need to deliver. You actually need to deliver.
Which region are you talking about?
Half a region.
Okay.
Yeah, it
okay.
is surround
so
yourself.
No free.
Yeah. Surround yourself. Now, my name therefore, I've been for Mbow. It's not a journey. Maybe I do as our for no. And we need to lift ourselves up with that force now. Welcome. We'll give you the needed support to push the region very, very high. And then it's your parliament. Every day, we move from. But what's happening? What's happening?
It's not easy. I think so. Nice parliament, an interesting parliament. Your bompa say, "Nyame beye ya dom na ya tumi asum Ghana for na asum omu yi." But with issue concerning suspension na wane eko ho ana say sabe parliament as a whole.
You need to talk to us. What's happening in parliament today? This, tomorrow that. Today this, tomorrow that. Today this, tomorrow. I fear say whether there will be that focus because why?
You see, there will obviously be focus. We share the few days that we have spent in parliament now. May I tell people say nobody is proud of what happened at the appointment committee. Nobody is proud of that. That we all agree. Every single member of parliament, Jitumu said, we all must condemn it. And I add my voice to that condemnation. But Edruba Bia, Kabima min Kabi Amambono, Yenina Jiatu. And it's a nipa me no cry na a descending viewer in parliament. That recognition must be given. If you have overwhelming majority, so be it. That is why you are majority. The House is made up of two sessions, the majority side and the minority side. There is a third force. Your new standing orders, and I'm very happy with it. There's going to be a third force in future. Say, your two Abana sabi independent candidates, and we are 7. They can form a caucus, which will be a third force in parliament. But for now, say, Omunuru 7. They cannot form their own caucus. You either belong to the majority side, or you belong to the minority side. And you know, the message say, a mutual respect, and ye parliament. And so numbers of doors say the minority will obviously be having their say, and you the majority will have your way. Until we see appointment committee now, we've listened to our leadership. Personally, not me, but according to negotiations answer na every committee, even in parliament, answer na speaker will sit. That is what we call pre-sitting meetings. And that pre-sitting meetings is done by leadership and speaker. And the answer na ebeba floor would have agreed on the business that we want to do on the floor. The majority leader will be there, the minority leader will be there, or just say all the leaders. So if it's statements we are going to make, we would have agreed. To say, oh, statements, you may make it 1, 2, 3 statements. Those statements are what we are going to do. And we'll be doing this business, we'll be doing this business, we'll be doing this. So at pre-sitting, you are at leadership level. Into your Bible floor, no leaders, you know, if it's surprised, be crying or you raise here. For instance, if there are an issue you a leader want to raise,
outside what we have agreed on.
Yes, you mention to the speaker at pre-sitting. So normally you don't take speaker by surprise. And if I said there is an issue, a current issue in my constituency that I want to raise, I tell my leader that when you go, let speaker know that this issue I want to raise it on the floor of parliament. The only leader can speaker can speak then he signals me to do that. And most arrangements, we do it at pre-sitting before the cameras. And at committee level, you do the same thing. So when you are going to sit at committee, the leadership of the committee, the chairman, the ranking,
You all do what we call pre-sitting before you even go to the committee level. And see, according to leadership, they agreed that they were going to do 3 people at the vetting committee. They were going to vet 3 people. But Omuduru Hono, they did 3. Later they have to do 4. Later they have to do 5. It was after that, and a problem here there, a buy. Because Omomufu said, Mrana there, echo. So they were not going to agree for the vetting to take on. Struggles came. Majority want to have their way. Minority thinks that no. But the edru no. Vetting yanya day. Yeah. And a D sa and buy. Just like I said, we don't endorse what went on. We don't. It's unfortunate. And I speak and so by no day baby Rebecca home by suspending the four members of parliament. And if we say yes, we all condemn what happened. Emrano so far is standing orders now for constitution now. Yes, we say Emrano and Shada must speak a coin, sir.
So bit my side.
So bit me, sir. The closest I speak a bit me, I know. Hey, when we are sitting, and then a member misbehave, immediately he has the right to suspend. He has the right to suspend the person. Okay. And then if the person is proving difficult, he invite the marshal to get the person out. All other suspension is done by resolution. By leadership, committees are formed and all those. And he could do that for 4 days. He could continue to do that for 12 days. But to the level of almost 2 weeks in the end. Now, Speaker has, yes. Maybe he wanted to satisfy the public because everybody now is worried the way our parliament is behaving. Ourselves, we are worried. So maybe the Speaker wanted to.
Yeah, maybe it's deliberate on my part, say a payback time, the distractions they gave you.
It's not payback time. Yes, it's not payback time. For minority, they will always have to have our say. And then you can't take that away from us. Our say, no, you cannot. If you want to take away our say, then we will have a problem with you. But your way, you can have it as a majority.
But your say, you have it.
We will have our say. You have your way. That is, even advanced democracies, these things happen.
Okay.
But then, yes, sir, we deliberately want to stampede government business. And we've said it and we'll continue to say it. This government is the luckiest government. What me are formal the cabinet as short as this time.
With the consent and compromise
from the minority. If we don't, they cannot have it that way. But we felt like, no, we have to support this government because we are not there to go and disorganize business. No. They should give us that credit. Sir, when we say, we're starting an appointment, it's not up to one man now. It's not up to.
But our former BBI,
we gave him that opportunity. Even issues I say, the public has to come in, we have to advertise, all those things, we gross over it. And we're just vetting them.
Okay.
And as we speak, the deputies in Kwanaka. And I'm sure today Parliament will receive that communication. But we raised it yesterday. Under normal circumstances, the communication must come to Parliament. Before even people outside will know those who have been nominated. But to see idea.
Adom TV.
Oh, Adom TV. Sakura communication. Communication be bano. Na sabi.
Power be
any. Because Adom TV. Until you best president so say yes, media is becoming pronounced. Media is there, but leakage.
We are not picking. It started with Muamuna. We are not picking matured people into matured offices where classified documents and information will be kept as such or be treated as such. Yeah. It cuts across local public service, over media, and we've entertained it. That's why we are here.
We think that going forward, that kind of spirit.
Power be any.
Power be any. I am congratulating Crofone. And you may far communication across all kinds. To me be any. We think that Nieko Subiano.
Okay.
We'll find a way out.
Abochini is a 20-year-old friend. Your friendship, beyond 20 years. I am still hopeful that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama will drop something on his head. You cannot fault the president, but you can remind the president of, cadres like Agbasinitri, Baba Jamal, and Dawood. And this guy, the national organizer, Canberra. Yeah, all those people, you know, Barbara Samuel, Tukono, those are the people we started the struggle with. Fred Agbanyo, those are the people.
Say Fred, they say our parliament.
No, but that's what Momuni appointment. I don't money parliament.
Appointment in there.
No, Momuni parliament.
No more. But because you were mentioned, I just want to.
So, Agboti, I chance you muyo.
This guy no mugusu.
You know, me penevim no be piano people. Oh, say nyanchia kwa na no matter say.
You go say, if I say a politician, they
we have struggled though.
Sometimes na me tie na nkofo to kids my camp, kids my goal.
Exactly.
I remember 1987.
Yeah.
Na Laji Mahama catch me say. I was very close. My godmother, either something like that. I am Mary Grant. Hey, I mean, with your new hobby,
Mary Grant.
No, those were the days.
Exactly. Tough.
Into no
about the Mary Grant.
Now, who say me by nature? No, I like grassroots participation. So front line, me say no. I mean, you know, really.
Yeah.
I always want to be in the ghetto.
Behind.
I prefer such a thing. And when I pick the information, I give it to you, you refuse to act, I will hammer you when the time comes. That's the way someone best prepared to be. You see, let us remember, I said, it's the party we are building. The party yesterday was in opposition. Today the party is in government. So the party still remain what it is.
The NDC party.
That's why we say cadres will come, cadres will go. People don't get it. Your loyalty must be for the party at any given time. That is why I was so a little bit excited, not overexcited, when Akperi Martin made that comment, say, there's too much pressure on him from the party. It is the party.
So the party should be recognized.
Whatever you do.
The
no matter where you find yourself.
The party's interest.
The party interest. The party is the government. Is that not it?
Correct.
Yes. Why I'm very grateful on behalf of communicators. Yet that is excellency, the nation builder, John Dramani Mahama. If you look through the appointments, he have never forgotten the communicators. Take a critical look. Communicators, people who stood behind the party in that times. You know if you're that, you have more beer appointment. Ministerial, deputy, state chief agencies, executive. The deputies, the board. And I applaud him. For that. What I say, we are Juman here. Now, Mr. to say, in your mania position, we are behind them. Spirit and physical. They should go all out. Deliver the resetting agenda. And I know definitely they will do it. He promised that he's going to form the youngest cabinet. And he has done that too.
You don't have a fear about age brackets now for Kawasem.
You see, I just told you a few minutes ago, say in 1987 thereabout, I was also moving around Paris of Corridor. Those were the time they gave them the opportunity. And they did not let the system down. They went towards it. Those young, vibrant ones that time.
Because is that comparison here weird?
No, it cannot be. So those that have been given opportunity, like friends saying, Sami Jemfi, Erica J, all those guys, they are determined. And believe me to me, they will surely deliver. They will never fail. We know each other. We know what they are capable of doing. Omeye. Meaning Omeye. Everything. And see, it's just a matter of time.
Just a matter of
time. Some of us are not in haste at all.
Wow.
Yeah. I see, Maka, I get so excited when I work for the party. No matter where I find myself. I work at various committees in opposition. But should we all be appointed? No. Let's keep working. There's hope.
To keep the party in shape.
My excitement is when I meet you at our other places. We chat, we laugh, we go home. Things are going on well. Then then I relate to the appropriate context. The nation must be governed. Ghana, our beloved country, must go on. That's it.
Or by the my poultry business in Sanko because when I'm boiling. Oh, my buy no money make call pepper and young cook. I'm a beneficiary.
I know.
Yeah.
You know, we saw that vision.
Yeah.
I think Emma Hannah, no, a deputy minister.
Yeah, Louisa
you saw that
so
vision.
much in charge.
There must be a point in Accra when you enter that environment in terms of food, no, just when you have
yeah.
They had that vision, and they be before.
Oh, good.
Oh, before Jafoni, what they may so rest in peace.
Yes.
It's a very nice.
We are still making sure say you make kind of. Yeah, Baba Kwaku Parliament. Na what me aboy kakra. My member former chairman, MPP, chairman Amankwa. One ne ba Kofi Amankwa ye ka say de ayi kese pa na eda wo nanim Obrimpon Inketia Obrimpon ampama bit number 1 eye hene radiato safran ti hye ne say na me aduma February ya ne de to so edunum 15th February ewo eye ampaba me number 1 ahemfi anasa eyi hye ye de to the question da no so no na ya to so ho ampaba me number 1 ahemfi ane ebeko na afi yakọ se Obrimpon Inketia Obrimpon ampaba me number 1 ene akokora no doti ti won hye no so na eni break ese pa na ba Kofi Amankwa one papa Robert Amankwa yakọ ene abusuan nyina mema mo hyede agwasi ebekọ akotwa ho aba ye ba de ekoso mrase bedwam be sure so onya brese we no about to me okay so ye kwaba ye ba e medisa akomo ye kwaba well yasaba ye koso dam ina wase agbachi ni twi wan say na nimnya format ni ndam so pandai ma chebe bani so mamenchia Alex Boam construction be krom kwan why di o de sa de ni bia ba ho sa eyina ufanu ma ebe loko ase also kwa chimota o de Mahama abobbo ase a chisela ase cars ni ludua mane brozo
ba won't make from
chale it is see a sunyan kwa so no ubedu sunyane a sa no cars be aparkers in chain because
won't make from yes because you've overloaded your car
yes but what from fitting crans and
they destroy the road in Canada stopping no
and Canada say stopping no so that me coach am say Alex Boam I wires and say hey so we can check these people and unfortunately amano cars in foreign cars
most of them are foreign cars and they just come and then overload our roads and destroy it.
But how come motorway there na Oma chisela siena abiem achimoto Oma chis but I don't know why we do
this.
We
keep on complaining about unemployment. Have this not some of the avenue to create
avenue to ensure that we are also not faithful. Oh, we are not patriotic rather, and we are also not faithful. Oh my Ghana, you are assigned to do such a job. We easily compromise.
That's no for
little
inducement.
We easily compromise because she said ni punishment free in crime. Atwam okumase.
They be just do achimoto. They be.
Sunyani momuno anu yakọ chini pa de car wa park. Anyway, back to parliament. The other question, as a more yeah, more chief whip.
Oh, my the course on the media, say ferry and fata. You see, we refuse to learn as a nation. I said when I see paying, there was once upon a time, coup d'etat was in parliament. Okay.
We don't go sit down and make them cheaters.
When they were going to elect
the speaker
graduating for the first time, and I thought we could have learned from there. Because at that time, period, no, it was so critical because the following day, the president was going to be sworn in. So all international eyes, but everyone say, yeah, the other day, so we refuse to learn. We are sensible, destroying properties. I heard the reason why Speaker Emma has suspension, and I think Honorable need to clear that because I was saying now the committees that were supposed to be in place,
they were
not there. So I agree, say, face lifting and Guasiaba, that's why that can happen. But mature as we are, should such a thing happen?
There be.
What say the Nipa Miensamba and 9, I call 5. You say I call 6. Mint me. On them also like way.
It's not easy as you are saying.
No. It's easy. If you cannot.
Or mining who do.
Debbie. Or mining who do. What must sacrifice you? Now, what's want to me here? They are true.
This health condition is a key.
It's not true.
Debbie.
When I will go vetting go for. Others are.
Now, maybe to no. Say, me wa oba betra.
Debbie, now one about to go and one about to.
Oh, share free sir.
Of course, yes. There was a time the other parties also walk out. This is not the first time. But I knew wasn't any. The first time I Jerry, one mama holding with the parliament who come out the boso. It's not fair. What does he?
I say, your bow blues, actually bleed. I pay just speaker, couldn't to actually baby. Then I will feel that.
No, because yes, frame. And I don't think you're ready to learn. I don't think so. When you see SMCR, you know me already. Can't as it is. Now, I feel you can say, the tags Mwaba. Who were those tags? Who should clip one? None of them were closer. All were parliamentarians. So you describe your fellow parliamentarians as tags, hooligans.
You are just looking at the video. That's what you are looking at.
Okay. For the benefit of
As a journalist, okay, share free TV so you see clearer on set than people who even were there. Exactly, because the cameras might not be one. It might be more than one. A check all angles. The other TV stations, Adom TV, or the need a bar, joy there no, because it depends on where he was focusing. The bottom line is a Maguni Panimasi. No matter how you describe it.
I hear for Naguni Panimasi.
Parliament and I say no MP before.
A collective responsibility.
No. I would not say it's collective.
Because the chairman came to apologize collectively.
That apology might be collective. But the incident occurring,
the irresponsibility, no.
They. Once you want to mean you have exhausted your energy, just step out.
But they play by rules and games. That's why they say they are masters of their own game.
Of course. So if you cannot, just step aside. Because you see, look at this is not the first time. We always did think of what Baba Mamora and info, and you are for schoolmates, political party activists.
Going forward, will you subscribe to that? That you emphasize.
But do you want me to go and sit down and be vetted?
But what are those people? What are they doing there?
For instance, if you take the defense minister, you take the interior minister, you saw the morale that was given.
Those are relevant personalities.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They were all inclusive. All inclusive. Yes, yeah. You see, let us always stick to number. So let's stick to the 10.
Period.
If it is 5, it should be 5. But yes, we come got now. Debbie. If you are giving me 5, you are Minister of Defense, Air Force, Navy, then the Green Boys, Army. Then maybe the 4th one, military intelligence, the leadership, they back me. May you coming home. May regional chairman coming home. May you me 5 or whatever number. Asa.
Simple.
If you stretch it to 10, because it's executive, may you be coming home. That's it. What did the say? In some instances, the agencies are more. Until you be free the agencies under your ministry. No, they are called. To cut everything short. So the best way to make medicine say arrangement of the seats and the room for the vetting. No, the room for the vetting, and they should not allow friends of parliament to join the vetting committee. Of course, yes.
No, what to be that?
No. I was what to be that.
But in parliament, as a member of parliament, you can only walk into any committee and sit.
What was Napo doing there? Was he a member of parliament?
No, you are talking about members of parliament. Now you are bringing Napo in.
I said friends. I said friends.
Napo is not a friend to the committee. Napo came to join Mutaka. He was a guest of Mutaka.
Where he sat with parliamentarians.
No, I'm just telling you that the fact that he sat there, he came as a guest of Mutaka.
If you don't find solution to such a thing,
a live radio program. Now you invite But me twam na me say me bechi.
Now
what now be
baby,
are you part of the
life?
Certain privileges
because of the privileges.
Anyway, if that is offensive, I'm sorry.
Oh no.
The point is the way forward. If the member of the committees, on assumption basis, if you don't win 15 seats, maybe a beer emergency, why in 17, 20? Nipa appointing one, Nipa na friends nominee no. So see for Nipa 10 bra, provide only 10 seats. No.
10 seats there.
10 seats.
Obama 10 I see.
10 also label it according to the nominees.
The other man,
case closed. Upon security, Masha, tum. We need accreditation. These simple things we can't go about. We go and go by it.
Yeah, try Husa.
Say, maybe in some instance, jamming also takes place outside.
And on him, the who say, you will say, my question was your question.
One was summer. Okay, that's what I'm saying. That maybe he was just watching the cameras. Or the
TV.
That's why you see.
Yeah, TV.
Ohwe na ekosona. Even speaker back on the floor. E condemn na na ekosona. Even sad and crown on my no more. Omutimi beye inside ni de nipa kakra bi na hu omo inside no.
Abonteno.
Abonteno say me. Say me side de my phone side.
What from down? Abonteno na nipa na obu abonteno.
Abonteno hu hwe.
Enya nipa ketwa enti what na
jamme bi akoso.
Omo yes adverting answer na ombetimi inside the that is what he's talking about.
Inside the nipa
police has to come and police them. Na say inside what the nipa me etimi ko inside.
Much as inside no mubu 10 also no but outside there
they have to protect and
be outside the FA.
Outside
no the FA. But I don't think say the C no e can outside from ho.
Outside no crowd no catch on say they bring the attacks to come and attack them. Outside the
Masha wo be na attacks no by inside.
Na nipa me no mo ho, Masha for no mo nipa me.
But we still don't take these places as a security area.
It should be part of
it is not, but I don't know.
I don't know if
this is an NDC MP talking. Also when they close, no more peer.
Hey, any easy.
Peer no more.
Parliament no intelligence unit.
Well, the police system, the security system.
No. You see, apart from the police, no. Police is for protection. Police is for protection. There must be an intelligence unit of parliament. It's a security zone, not only adverted. What did any can I say? The entire environment is a security zone.
Exactly.
So, what chamber no? Intelligence must be around you. Because if you don't pick intelligence, how do you protect?
I'm sure.
Security is by fraud. You don't pick intelligence, how are you going to protect? Protect who? What do I say? So, I think that the way forward, our attitudinal behavior bad. You see,
maybe unya no amfami anko a woni mdu amebo enzi ma mekika I don't think I'm saying that's the point though. Until we wash off that mindset.
Me call hono. I will restrict it to 4.
Oh, restrict who?
People who follow me. It's just like me tell me about me but I said apart from that thing no, maybe cause of parliament no. As a cader.
Yeah.
Calling Honorable Zanito
no, it's not true. Please.
We had it. We had it. It got to a point. I think I was even coming able to stop it.
One the cancer.
You see, if you are telling me you don't want to mention the person, no. You see, these are things that have been captured, and we heard it live.
Who said that?
He knew.
Who?
You.
I don't know.
You are part of the. It came from the minority caucus.
What?
The minority caucus. Where you people
that voice came from the minority caucus.
That was where you see. Study the clips. Yes.
You're careful because we draw. Said
no. Listen to me very well. I'm very good in that hand. Look at the posture of Avenue. When he was coming, the people that both left and right of his. He was talking to his people directly. He was not talking to the majority. He was seeing blinking his eyes.
So that is right.
Exactly. You see, we are not kids. We have been in this business for decades. You understand me? To God be the glory. When it comes to intelligence, that's my gift. I can see a clip, do a clip analysis, video analysis, and tell you exactly what transpired. Don't tell me I was not there. I need not to be there. Why do you have video analysts?
People assess the situation.
Exactly. You don't need to be there. And Madi Kanka just said, even kwa wo home point yen nyoma bia obo because your attention at that time was not that of my attention, but the camera had a different view. And you make such a comment, the founder of the fourth dispensation of our beloved country.
I was just looking. No. I saw something here. There is a paper that was carrying.
No, but it must be condemned. It must be condemned.
Condemn what? What are you condemning?
The comment.
Listen.
Comment on me. You see, when it happens, like started making such comments. We also have to say what we know. And we know a lot to embarrass your past leaders. We know a lot. What I say, this country, the info we have in our sleeves, everyone knows.
Okay,
so we have operated within that angle before. And when you go ahead to call Zanito such a name, I will also go on air.
Don't go
not
that.
in parliament, not here, but somewhere else. And
okay.
I'll make such a comment, and your party will not be happy. Let us build the country. Let's stop this.
That's what you've called for.
You call. They don't call me honorable. Don't call me honorable. No. I am a cadre. He's an honorable, so I expect him to be more behavioral than myself.
Okay. Neokano memente.
Oh,
Asamna asino. You can't want some. Once he veered off to a different conversation. Now you can't vet him once. And it never be a.
When I'm seeing the honey,
you fool say any. Now I'm catching and say, "Cast a vetting now." Nipana, if you speak a cast or mumra, we are the temper. But unfortunately, Parliament is one of the vulnerable areas. MPBI is vulnerable. Send Oma appoint to say we are nominee, Oba be minister. Now on for say Omo Oba. Ababe chair or up. Now we see your mama. The next time you cannot go there and campaign. Are you getting what I'm saying? And you know, sometimes you know, we appreciate and we are concerned. Dede bebre need to kwana ayoko ye bebre no. Every nominee no. Obi owa nkronfo aba. Omo ba be support for the past 3 days. He has not been vetted yet. Enti a car e dan so no.
Enye easy.
Enye car kitwa. Ebi wa nipa be 200. Ah ma ba be gu ha 3 days ah una ofidium. You can imagine say the next time you ba be postpone vetting. You will fight and fight and fight. Ebi wa ahemfo. We sympathize with all those situations. But asama na me person menu aneka okofa yenua ba asema be. I was there. I was on the floor of Parliament. There was a statement. Abuakwa MP no Oji Free Atachi he was making a statement in honor of JB Dankwa. You know, yes, that statement. There are so many things that they said, their side. In Parliament, somebody can say something. If it's not official,
it's not recognized.
It's not recognized. Minority is there, majority is there. People speak across. People even insult across. But if you don't have the floor, if you are not speaking on the mic,
we don't care.
People say a lot of things. I have not heard this particular statement. But when Abu was making the contribution on the floor, I was there. He couldn't have said these things. I didn't hear him say this. But if off mic,
yeah,
he made some of these comments. I didn't hear. Because Babi Amemetino, maybe Babi Onotino, Ewa. And the speaker couldn't have even heard it. And I don't know what the other side also said.
Loud.
That's what I'm saying. That maybe because you heard it, you said it. So I didn't hear. I didn't hear. Right. It is not an official statement. So you cannot even hold Parliament accountable to that statement because it's not an official statement. Right. And you know, I want to say, or no, in some people off Obeka. But if cameras are on him, okay, he won't say them.
About you, Jimmy, that's it.
And you know, this comment was not officially made in Parliament.
Yeah, but a very quick one. You see, I think the minority have started the